Another Friday came and went, spent my paycheck every cent. Windows down, the speakers loud, didn't need to stand out in the crowd. Running late but right on time, every joke became a punchline. Didn't know we missed those days, thought they'd always stay the same. Nobody knew how fast we grow. It's the little things, the songs we sing, the phones that never ring, the nights that never seem to end. It's the little things, the laughs we fake, the wrong turns that we make. I do it all. Na 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 na. It's the little things. Gas was cheap enough to drive just because we felt alive. No destination on our minds, only trying to kill some time. Burning CDs after school, breaking every little rule. Pictures fading on the wall, funny how we kept them all. Nobody cared where we'd been. It's the little things, the songs we sing, the phones that never ring, the nights that never seem to end. It's the little things, the friends we make, the chances that we take. I do it all again. Na 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 na. It's the little things. Maybe growing up was never part of the plan. Maybe we're still trying to understand. If time keeps running, we'll run right with it. It's the little things, every laugh, every scar made us who we are. Little things, every mile, every dream still means everything. Na 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 Ever made you start somewhere? Yeah, let's go. Ever made you start somewhere? Yeah. Every made you start somewhere. Yeah. Every made you start somewhere. Yeah. Started with a dream and a second-hand plan. Long nights working just to be the better man. Everybody saying maybe you should slow down. Funny how they listen when the whole place gets loud. Built it from the ground, brick by brick. Every setback taught another lesson real quick. No shortcuts, no easy road. Every heavy step helped carry the load. Every scar, every mile, every moment worth the while. We'll make it, even if the road gets long. Stand together, keep holding on. Every mountain starts with one more climb. We'll make it, one step at a time. One step at a time. Working late while the city sleeps. Planting seeds that tomorrow keeps. Missed a few parties, skipped some nights. Trading comfort for bigger sights. Some days hit like a heavyweight round. Some days hope's the only thing around. Still I lace up, still I stand. Building tomorrow with these two hands. When the lights burn low and the doubts get loud, remember why you started. We'll make it. We'll make it. scars, another story. Every mile learned the hard way. They can build another wall, we'll find another highway. Heavy skies don't stop the sunrise. Broken clocks still count the days. Every setback lights a fire. Every fire finds a way. Stand up, don't let go. The strongest roots grow choices. Every dream begins unknown. Nothing worth remembering ever happened staying home. Storm clouds only hide the daylight, never steal it from the sky. Keep your eyes upon tomorrow, never stop asking why. Hold on, breathe in. The next chapter will begin. We rise like a phoenix through the flames. We fight even when no one knows our names. No surrender, no retreat. Keep moving through the rain. Every ending starts again. Maybe hope is louder than fear. Maybe tomorrow starts right here. We're not broken. We're becoming. We rise higher than we've ever been. Every mountain, every battle made us stronger from within. Raise your voice, raise your eyes. Watch tomorrow come alive. When the fire fades away, we'll still rise. We're still rising.
Yeah. Some days just hit different. No drama, just living. Yeah, living. Today was a great day. Some days just hit different. No drama, just living. Alarm went off, but I beat it to the punch. Coffee tasted right, grabbed an early lunch. Green lights all the way, didn't miss a turn. Sun shining bright, let the windows burn. Phone stayed quiet, nothing blowing up. Just a couple friends saying, man, what's up? Stopped by the store, found my favorite drink. Sometimes life is better than you think. Today was a great day. No stress weighing on my mind. One step at a time, everything just fell in line. Today was a great day. Didn't need a reason why. Sometimes all it takes is one blue sky. Got back home, kicked off my shoes. Dog by the door like I've been waiting on you. Controller in my hand, game loading up. No raise today, just a little good luck. Group chat laughing over something dumb. Nobody arguing, everybody having fun. Pizza on the table, favorite show on. Didn't even notice that the Steelers won. You don't need fireworks, you don't need fame. Sometimes the little things change everything. Today was a great day. Hope tomorrow feels the same. Every little moment makes the memories we keep. Today was a great day. No rush, no
seemed to end. Every weekend meant another friend, riding until the streetlights came. Nobody cared about fortune or fame. CD cases scattered on the floor, counting down outside the record store. We thought we'd never lose those days. Funny how they slipped away. Now every picture fades, but somehow never leaves. Take me back to yesterday's tomorrow, when every dream felt close enough to borrow. No clocks, no fear, no reason not to try. We never knew how fast the years could fly. Old game consoles blowing through the night, pizza boxes, everything felt right. Home phones ringing down the hall. Somehow we still talk to everyone. Neighborhoods that felt so alive. Windows down on late night drives. The world kept turning nice and slow. Back before we'd ever know. Maybe we were young. Maybe time moved differently. Take me back to yesterday's tomorrow. Every laugh outran the sorrow. No maps, no plans, just one more open road. Somehow we carried a lighter load. We were writing names on unfinished pages, growing up without knowing those would be the golden ages. Maybe nothing lasts forever. Maybe that's the reason we remember. Take me back to yesterday's tomorrow. Every sunset promised one more tomorrow. If I could steal one moment from the past, I'd never let it go. I'd make it last. The years keep moving, but somewhere those kids are still laughing.
Turn it up. Feel the pressure. No shortcuts. Let's go. Beat you. Beat you. Go. Bills bring thunder through the snow. Dolphins make the whole coast glow. Patriots fight. Jets take flight. Somebody's earning it tonight. They'll beat you. Steelers waving black and gold. Ravens never doing what they're told. Bengals bite. Browns don't quit. Every snap's another hit. They'll beat you. Who's gonna stand? Who's gonna fall? Only one team's walking tall. They'll beat you. Beat you. Beat you. Beat you. Beat you. That's what we came to do. Every yard, every play, we're coming straight through you to beat you. Beat you. No backing down today. Every whistle, every hit, we came to dominate and beat you. Yeah. Texans grind, Colts attack, Jaguars never looking back. Titans hit with all they've got. Every Sunday's red hot. They'll beat you. Chiefs strike fast, Raiders roar. Broncos always wanting more. Chargers flash across the field. Nobody's giving in. They'll beat you. No excuses. No mercy. Just football. Time to beat you. Cowboys shine beneath the lights. Eagles soar on Sunday nights. Giants battle, Redskins fight. Every city's feeling right. They'll beat you. Packers frozen, Bears stand proud. win some, lose some. Next week's coming. Suit up, stand up, bring the noise. Time to beat you. Falcons fly, Panthers run, Saints chase one more championship run. Buccaneers won't fade away. Every season starts today. They'll beat you. Seahawks rise above the rain. Cardinals soaring through the game. 49ers chase the crown. Rams refuse to back down. Beat you. That's what we came to do. 32 teams, one dream. Every season starts anew. Time to beat you. Leave it on the field tonight. Every city, every fan under Friday, Sunday, Monday live. No easy wins. No easy road. Just football. And we're gonna beat you.
All right, welcome everybody. We're just redoing the Hall of Fame game, apparently. I'm just kidding. We have the Green Bay Packers and your Pittsburgh Steelers tonight. First look at these teams, of course, again, a lot of players not playing tonight. And it's really just to see how the backup quarterbacks look. I'm kind of interested in that myself. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully all is well in your neck of the woods. As, again, we got some football heading your way in a moment. I do want to mention, though, before, of course, we go over last year's stats. Again, not really going to go over them too much because it doesn't really matter. But, yeah, so no Rodgers. For those of you wondering, Rodgers is a no-go. Jaquan Brisker is a no-go. DK Metcalf, Michael Pittman, they're done. They're not playing tonight. Our rookie right tackle, Michael Ehaneker, I can't remember his name. Ehaneker, I'll have to look that up before we start the season. He is not playing. Sebastian Joseph Day is not playing, defensive lineman there, and the newly signed Landon Roberts will not be playing tonight. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Everyone else expected to play tonight should have a good one. And Kanu picking the Steelers take last place, AFC North. I mean, hey, if you want to be wrong, you can be wrong. I'm not going to stop everyone from being wrong. Makes me look even better at the end of the day. But anywho, again, thank you guys for hanging out, including in Kanu. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Here, of course, is last year's statistics. Again, not going to go over too much. As you can see, again, the Steelers 10-7. That's kind of been the Steelers' way the past 3 years. 10-7, 10-7, 10-7. Packers 9-7-1. Had a lot of injuries, specifically the big one with Micah Parsons. But yeah, they were a beat-up team. Packers pretty much an average team throughout the season last year. Again, really good at the beginning. Again, kind of tailed off there. The Steelers, of course, it's, I mean, if you're a Steelers fan, again, a team that kind of lucks their way to wins. But hey, a win is a win in the NFL. That's all that matters. But again, you can see, again, the offense hopefully takes a step forward under Mike McCarthy this year, under the last decade. Well, not decade, but since probably 2021 for sure. The offense of the Steelers are looking like that. 22nd, 26th, just not good. Yards per play, actually, a little bit higher than you'd think. Again, with the Packers, pretty solid there, I would say. Again, average to above average offense. And then on defense, again, not really I don't know, just hopefully you can see, them actually live up to their reputation, up to the names. Ihanachour. Okay, I'll try to recall that there. Spectacular. Appreciate you, man. But yeah, hopefully the Steelers defense can look like the Packers. Again, the Packers defense really good until they lost Parsons. Not really don't have much else to really show. Again, don't really have much here. I'll probably have last year's statistics for week 1. As you know, the Steelers are playing the Falcons. And of course, we'll have other statistics there for the other games, the primetime games that week. This is not officially my playoff picture, not my picks. Again, kind of what we'll have throughout the year. We'll go ahead and show the playoff picture for both teams. Again, not my picks here. That's kind of a rough draft on how it's going to look. So hopefully you guys are liking the graphics. A little bit different from the NFL graphics. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you guys are having a great evening. We should have a good game tonight, at least somewhat. I mean, I don't really think, the Packers, I don't know. I think it's going to be fun. I mean, we're going to see Rudolph. We're going to see Allar, Howard. So we'll get a kind of a good view on how they look against pretty vanilla defenses. Of course, I'm also interested if you could let me know, who do you think the Steelers will keep on their 53-man roster? Again, I do expect just 3. I know there, of course, was the comment made by McCarthy that they'll keep 4. Why not keep 4? But I seriously doubt it. So, again, let me know who you think the 3 will be. If I see anything without Rodgers, I'm just going to assume that you're trolling. So if you want to go ahead and do that, go ahead. It ain't going to bother me. But anyway, appreciate you, Feet, for hanging out. Feet, a.k.a. Kitty, Denny, Ridlin, Big D, Christopher, Nkanu, Spectacular, Mads. Thank you all for hanging out. Confusing as well. Thank you very much. Scott as well. Thank you very much. Here we go. Let's go. Hutchins as well. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for hanging out for stream number 2 of the day. Let's see who else we have. Seema in the chat. Sam as well. Miss Pittsburgh. Let's go. Let's go. We have a great group tonight. Definitely ready for it as we're just kind of waiting. Hopefully, again, the ticker will work. I believe there are NFL scores that are down there. So I believe I actually contacted him and let him, like, hey, is that working? He's like, yeah. I'm like, well, it's not showing up. He's like, my bad. I forgot to do something. It all works out. The power of communication, folks. The power of communication. Learn to wait to at least the next game to do 53s. Gotcha. That's fair. That is fair. Steelers win division almost every other year. Or Catholic, the wild card. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. Steelers own the Lamar. Yeah, I mean, I guess they do. Yeah, I would say so. Or catch that wild card. Okay, that makes more sense. But again, we're probably about another 5 or 6 minutes away from game time. So just bear with me. But, of course, again, feel free to let me know what you're thinking down below as far as how you think the Steelers season will go, or, your expectations on what's happening. I definitely don't mind. Again, going to go a little bit live early, usually for every game, about 10 or 15 minutes for each game, as, I don't know, football's just, I don't know, it's just better, I think. You just get to talk football. This, of course, is next week. Unsure if I'm calling that Jets-Steelers game. I do have the thumbnail made. In theory, I can call the Jets-Steelers and then switch over to the Pirates and Dodgers after that. I probably will call it, to be honest with you. So, I'll be back next week. Why not? So, Jets-Steelers, week 2. I will be here Friday night at 7 Eastern. Again, these times are Central. Just letting you know. I don't think I call anything else. I could. Just to try to get the algorithm on my side for football season. I could. I probably should. And then week 3, the Steelers and the Bills. I want to say I can call that game, but we'll see. Again, that's going to be the 27th, which is also at 7 o'clock. And, of course, again, week 1, which I'm ready for. Again, Steelers hosting the Falcons. I will have you covered. Again, most likely the game after that, it's leaning to be Dolphins and Raiders, but I might not do it, actually. I might do another game. We'll see. I'm still kind of awaiting what other people will do. And, of course, the Sunday night game, Dallas and New York. Monday night, Denver and Kansas City. And, of course, again, the 2 early games, the Patriots and the Seahawks. And then the 49ers and then Rams. Ready for it. Howard's not good from college. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, definitely A lot of Ohio State fans like him, so that's who bangs the table for him. Let's go, George. Welcome on in. Let's go, Steelers. Let's go. I'm doing okay. Good to see you, Ricky. Welcome on in. Glad to have you. Chiefs seem rather high. I think their quarterback will have a rough start. Yeah, I don't know. Again, if you were looking at all this stuff right here, those are not my predictions. Those are not my predictions. Do not see this. Do not think this is my playoff predictions. Okay, none of them. No, that is not. That's just, yeah. It's just me having placeholders there. I'm very sorry to hear that, Miss Deborah. I'm very sorry. Please offer prayers to Miss Deborah and her family. Prayers in the chat for Miss Deborah. My condolences there. But football is back. Yep, Callie, appreciate you for hanging out. For some reason, I can't move my mouse anymore. Let me back out of the chat real quick. All right. Okay, we're good. Don't know how good Howard is. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll find out kind of tonight how he looks against, regular defense. Let's go, Miss Donna. Welcome on in. Starting for us, I'm assuming it's going to be Rudolph, to be honest with you. Let's go on Spaceman. Ladarius, good to see you, man. Appreciate you, man. What it do would be, Pringle, good to see you. Again, we're just kind of waiting at this point. Still a few more minutes. Looks like Jordan Love will be playing. He is warming up on the field, so Love will probably go a drive or two. Again, I did mention that Rodgers will not be playing tonight, so if you wanted to see him, sorry, we'll have nothing there for you. But I think he's going to be fine. I imagine he will play either next week or the week after for a drive or two, but I don't think it's really a big deal myself. Got an autographed Jerome Bettis. Nice. Yeah, that does sound pretty cool. Go Pack Go. Appreciate you, Brian. Again, it's just ready for football. That's all I am, man. I'm just ready and excited. Obviously, this game doesn't matter as much, but definitely still good to have it back. Just a few more weeks. 4 more weeks. 27 more days until that opening day, which is on Wednesday. Mason is starting. Yep, I believe he will be. Starting. So again, we're just kind of waiting. Again, I do appreciate your patience, as NFL Network is going to take it all the way down. They're going to milk it. They will milk this all the way. Not too sure. Yeah, Joey Porter's not playing. Jalen Ramsey also. So DK is not playing. Michael Pittman, again, a lot of Steelers not playing tonight, as expected. Let's go on, Buffy. Welcome on in. Players like Rodgers don't need preseason. I would agree. With that. Go Steelers. Appreciate you, Jared. Again, good to see you back row. Thank you again for hanging out. And Buffy as well. Just hanging out. Again, feel free to let me know who you're thinking in the chat, or, of course, in the poll. Who do you think's going to look better, Drew Allar or Will Howard? I would have put Mason Rudolph. Didn't even think of him, to be honest with you. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, 62% of you guys thinking it's going to be Will Howard that looks better. 38% of you with Drew Allar. Very interesting. Will Howard, again, a 6th-round pick last year. Didn't play at all. And then, of course, Drew Allar, the pick there by this new regime with McCarthy. So we'll see again how it goes. I'm thinking myself, to be honest with you, I think it's going to be Howard that looks better. Not saying that's my pick, who I'd prefer. I just think he will look better. But we'll find out tonight. We shall find out. TJ Watt, I don't think so, but he wasn't ruled out, Miss Deborah, so I don't know. But we shall find out. He might break his ankle dropping back. This guy, I don't think so. Don't think so. What's on the right side of the screen? It's going to be it's kind of like I have a little field. It's on ESPN. It'll eventually switch over to a field. Right now, of course, it is not available because they have yet to start the game. So again, we're just kind of waiting. So I do apologize. Again, this is kind of annoying, but we're just kind of waiting. Appreciate you, Russell, for hanging out. Alec could play longer against the Scrubs. He could. Second Doc stream today. Yes, sir. I'm going to watch the Steelers game. I'm watching it via NFL Network, Greg. That's how I'm going to watch it. I'm so used to Pirates baseball. There's no animation. No. That would be pretty cool if there were, but to my knowledge, there's no animation of the NFL or college football. If there were, I honestly don't think they would allow it. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Confusing. All I'm worried about is winning. That's all I care about. And yes, Proby, I did see it. I did call that game earlier. Pirates over the Marlins 13-1. I wonder if the other game has started yet, because this is ridiculous at this point. We're still kind of waiting. I wonder. Looks like the other game has not started in Cincinnati. Yep. I don't know. I genuinely feel bad, but they have not started the game. Every time I see Rudolph, I think of when Myles Garrett hit him with the helmet. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. That was one of the few times where I actually liked Rudolph or pulled for him. I don't know. It was just the one thing. I don't know. The thing that turned me off was when he got hit. I think it was at home versus Baltimore, where he kind of looked like there was no face mask. It just made him look so bad, for a lack of a better term. And I don't know, just that alone kind of turned me off. And then, of course, his play wasn't all that great. Channel 2 Pittsburgh, there you go. Buccos and Steelers. You know it's... What are you doubling out today? I'm not following their spike. Hope all of you are doing good. Yeah, appreciate it again. Looking forward to what Mason can do with the new O. Yeah, we'll see, Darwin. We'll see. Again, I myself am interested in the younger guys, but yeah, I mean, it'll be pretty cool to see what Mason can do. I mean, if he doesn't look good at all, then I imagine, I don't know, it would make... So I really think they want to keep the younger quarterbacks. I really do. So I don't know. But, I mean, it is good to have an experienced veteran backup, but I don't know. I'm not high on Rudolph. I never really have been. So, but, you know, if he looks good, he looks good. I mean, that's what you want to see. Did take a cheap shot. I guess so. Whoever removed his face mask tarnished his image. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely bad. Let's open the cut Mason. Oh, 2 cut Mason. Yeah, I don't know. All right, looks like we're ready. Thank goodness. I appreciate. Yeah, Hutchins, man, they were just really making us wait there. Doing Pirates game and Steelers game. Yes, I already did the Pirates game already. All right, so we are ready. The Steelers will kick left to right, as the Packers will receive it in the end zone, but he's going to take a knee, and that's how we get started in Pittsburgh. So Boswell's first kick, not the best one, as it'll give the Packers some good field position at the 35. And I can confirm that the Steelers do have a lot of their ones. I do see Benton, Highsmith, Keanu Benton, Highsmith, Patrick Queen, Peyton Wilson. So we got some guys out there. I believe I saw Nick Herbig. Yep, Herbig's there. So the Steelers do have some guys. So, all right, 1st and 10 for the Packers. Well, a little bit of a delay now. They apparently set the ball at the 20, but now they just moved it back to the 35. So the officials stuck in 2007. That's always good to see. To be honest, though, I would prefer to have it back at the 20 myself. All right, Jordan Love is going to be under center. He's got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, sending a man in motion as Love awaits the snap, takes the snap, and hands it off up the middle, cuts inside, now cutting outside at the 40, and then brought down to the 41-yard line. So a gain of about 5 or 6. That was Marshawn Lloyd on the carry. They're going to give him 5. So again, the Steelers do have some ones out there, so you'd like to see the defense, you know, look a little better. Obviously, it's the first play, so you can't overreact, but you definitely want to see these guys look pretty solid. Second and a long 4. Love drops back, looking, throws to his right, and it's overthrown, incomplete. Pass intended for Christian Watson. Sante Samuel on the coverage. And it's going to be 3rd and about 5. How's it going, Eric? Welcome on in. How's it going, Harvey? I've been, man. I'm ready for it. Or Hervey. Pardon me, Hervey. Sorry about that, Hervey. I do remember you, though. Appreciate you, man. I've been, though. Pirates have been making me want to do some things to myself as far as, but we're here. We made it. 3rd and 5. Love in the shotgun. Trips to the right. One receiver to the left. Going right to left on your YouTube screen. Love awaits the snap. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking over the middle. Throws. And it is caught at the 50. He's at the 45. And then brought down at the 42-yard line. That's going to be a Green Bay Packer first down. Jaden Reed with the catch and run for a gain of about 19. Tackled by Slaughter. Not familiar with him. And, well, it's not a good sign. Wearing number 19, allowing 19 yards. So 1st and 10 for the Packers. They have it at the Pittsburgh 42. Love is under center. Receivers to each side, sending Watson in motion from near side to far side as he hands it off up the middle. Spinning around, breaking a tackle at the 40, but then it's going to be stuffed immediately for a gain of about 2. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Packers. I believe that was Lloyd on the carry. It was. Packers drool, Steelers rule. Appreciate you, Keith. Wish Peasy was playing, yeah. But yeah, well, Porter's son, he is not playing tonight. 2nd and about 8. At the 40, Love in the gun. Trips to the right, one receiver to the left. I believe that's Golden on the near side, sending a man in motion. That's the tight end. Love drops back, looking, floats it, and it's going to be caught in the flat, and then it's going to be brought down around the 37 for a gain of about 3. Josh Wiley on the catch. Looks like they'll give him 4, actually. It'll be 3rd and 5 coming up for the Packers. Ever came up with the new kickoffs and rules. Yeah, I know. They just don't like the NFL. Let's go on, Michael. Welcome on in. Steel Nation, appreciate you, Robert. You know it. Hopefully, again, that seems to be working good. That's good to see. Love in the gun. He drops back, looking to his right, swings it out. It's caught at the 40 and then tackled immediately. That is a loss of 4. Good stuff. That was Slaughter on the catch, tackle. So making up for it. Good stuff there. 4th down coming up. And they'll be at the 40. Of course, teams like to go for it now, at the 40. I don't know if they'll really bring out the field goal. Yeah, they might. Again, it would be a 58-yarder. They can easily go for it as well. The way these kickers kick. And it looks like, they're going to bring out their kicker. This is going to be Trey Smack. Looks to smack it in. 58-yarder from the right hash. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is. Looks good. It is good. The Packers open it up 3-0 over Pittsburgh with 11:43 left to go in the first quarter. Now there might be a penalty, actually. Looks like there is a penalty marker. It appears to be against Pittsburgh. We'll just hold the phone. Personal foul. Roughing the snapper. Unbelievable. It's going to be a 15-yard. It's going to be an automatic first down for Green Bay. McCarthy doesn't like it. Or roughing the snapper. Roughing the snapper. What in the world? Well, that's the modern NFL, folks. You can't touch the snapper. So never mind. So not as bad, but I mean, it's 15 yards and it's going to give the Packers a brand new set of downs. Of course, again, it's preseason. It doesn't matter. But again, just thinking about a regular season game. Frustrating. 1st and 10 at the 25. Love is under center, receivers to each side as he tosses down the near side. Now trying to cut inside. Finding his way forward for about a couple. Brought down at around the 23-yard line. So a gain of 2. And that was Marshawn Lloyd again on the carry. Yeah, roughing the snapper, I know. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Appreciate you, Max. Second and 8 for the Packers. 11-11 left to go here in the first quarter. 0-0 your score. Packers had their drive extended thanks to a roughing the snapper penalty. Sending a man in motion. Love hands it off up the middle. He's at the 20 and brought down at the 19. Big hit. Gain of about 4. That was Lloyd again. Definitely the bell cow here early for the Packers. Who roughed him? Dean Lowry. Dean Lowry was the guilty party there. How do you have the snapper? It's the NFL now. Don't touch the snapper. There you go, Turtles. I like that. Appreciate you, Foxy, for the Jules. Appreciate it. Thank you for the Jules there. W's in the chat. Loving the gun at the 19. 3rd and 4. Need to get to the 15 to keep their drive going. Or you get a snapper penalty as Love drops back. Looking to his right. Floats it down the right side. It is batted away. Incomplete. Asante Samuel getting his hands in there. Contested catch. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. You have to imagine the Packers, of course, will just kick the field goal. Then again, it's 4th and 4. Not the best throw. Pass intended for Reed, by the way. Jaden Reed. Try to back shoulder him, but yeah, just kind of left it up a little bit too much. Too much air under it. All right, he will try for the 3. This is a 37-yarder from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. No penalties on the play either. Packers 3, Steelers nothing. 10:09 left to go in the first. They will step away. I, of course, will be right here. Let's go, David. Welcome on in, mate. It's football season. Exactly. Ready for it. Try to use a new router. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I don't know. Again, NFL Network will have it. If you have NFL Network, that's how I'm watching it on. That's what I'm watching it on. Tell me about dumb penalties. I know. It's crazy. It's the new NFL, Hutchins. Might be a Seahawks chief guy first, but it's a new one. Oh, really? Well, hey, it's going to be fun. I think the Steelers will be fun this year. Appreciate you, Fish. Go football. Let's go. Roughing the snapper is a dumb rule. It is. Greatest thing about this game is that Mike Thomas on the sideline. I mean, again, it's preseason, but yeah, definitely excited for the new era for sure. Definitely excited for the new era. The Jets will be a surprise team. Not too sure who John Garden is. Or John Gruden. If you're saying Gruden, then yeah, but I don't know Garden. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I like Gruden, but they're not going to do much. Appreciate you, Draven. Good to see you, man. Hopefully all is well. Maggie as well. Make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Not too sure if we've had any real subs whenever it's preseason. There is a lot of bots that sub to the channel, so I'll lose them. But, you know, it is what it is. Appreciate you guys, though, for hanging out. Terry and Arnold to the Seahawks. Interesting. I know he definitely has been, I don't know, he's done a lot of stuff off the field. But, hey, you know, he wasn't at a rally, so... Appreciate you, JG9, for hanging. I know you got your game coming up soon. Folks, make sure to check out Jaguar Gator for all your football needs. Again, he loves the NFL, covers the NFL like I do. Of course, he covers a lot more sports as well. So make sure to check out Jaguar Gator, the inspiration of the channel. He's in our chat, so make sure, again, to sub him up. Yeah, if he went to a rally, then he wouldn't be signed at all. Anyway, appreciate you, Big D. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Let's go. All right, we are back. Again, we'll see. I'm assuming it's going to be Rudolph to start things off for the Steelers. Just a guess, but we shall see. And all you're looking for, if you're just, you know, football fan, preseason fan, you know, just whatever. Just how do the quarterbacks look, really? Again, of course, how do the starters? If there's any starters, are they looking pretty good? So, you know, a little bit concerning there. Again, seeing some of the defenders, you know, the starters for the Steelers out there. I know, of course, they're playing some of the ones for Green Bay, but you still want to see them look good. All right, we're back. There's the kickoff. He's fielding it at the 3. He's at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and is going to get pushed out of bounds around the 30. That was Roman Wilson on the return. Of course, again, we're trying to see if he'll develop in anything. I don't know, but, you know, I would say, hey, year 3, it's kind of a big deal. You got to do it now. Now or never. We can talk about Tomlin's aunts, uncles, parts. Yeah, I guess I don't want to talk about that. Let's go, Leo. Welcome on in. The cold turkey is gone. Well, he'll be. Well, I don't know if you're talking about the touchdown turkey. I don't think you were here for that. Caleb Johnson, yeah, I don't know. So there's a holding call on the Steelers. And then holding on. That is also declined. Okay, so it was also both fouls on the Steelers. So it's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Not too sure where the spot was. But it'll be Mason Rudolph to start things off for Pittsburgh. So I imagine he'll go a quarter, and then we'll see, you know, Allar or Howard, whoever, probably in the second quarter. That was what, Jen? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure that was Roman Wilson. Or am I tripping? I guess it was what, Jen? All right, my bad. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 18. Tosses down the far side. Is at the 20. And then he brought down at the 22-yard line. Not really. I guess Wetjen did change. Or Weegen. Changed his number. Gain of 4 there. Trying to see the name. This is Travis Homer. Recently signed. Not recently, but I guess everyone's that's new is recent. 2nd and 6 coming up for Pittsburgh. Rudolph in the gun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Going left to right on your YouTube screen. As Rudolph play action drops back. He's stepping up. Heavy pressure. Trying to get free and cannot. Down he goes. That is a sack. Loss. I just realized I didn't have the crowd noise up. So that's my bad. Just realized that. Kind of a wide snap, but yeah, the Steelers O-line kind of looking like last year's. I see Frazier out there, Cook, McCormick. So I'm seeing some guys seeing some of the starters out there. 3rd and long, 3rd and 14 for Pittsburgh. Need to get to the 28 for a brand new set of downs. Rudolph in the gun as he drops back, looking to his left, swings it out. It's caught by Bernard at the 15, spinning at the 30, and then tackled at the 31. And the Steelers go 3 and out. A tale as old as time. The Steelers punt it away. Great to watch the Steelers game and not Coach Tomlin. Well, I don't know. I don't see much of a difference right now, but again, it's one drive in the preseason, so I don't really think we'll see any overreactions from the sane. Yeah, sorry, Draven. No, he is back. He's drafted by the Steelers. That punt is going to be bouncing at the 30. It bounces out at around the 27. And there's a late flag. I think the Packers just drew a foul there on the sideline, so. Or maybe not. Maybe it was on Green Bay. Did see a coach on the sideline just really angry. Personal foul. Oh, no, it was on Pittsburgh. That's what I thought. Referee pointed towards Green Bay. No, Skoranek, the guilty party. So, yeah, things are not looking too great for the Steelers. So, Packer ball at their... It's going to be at their own 43 whenever we do return. Bernard's work. Yep, Jeremy Bernard. Fantasy receiver picks. Depends on what round, what pick I have. There's so many things. I guess that's a pet peeve of mine. It's like, you know, like, who are you going to take? Well, I don't know. What's the board look like? You know, what round is it? Who do I have on my team? You know, I'm very flexible like that. See, this is why I make the playoffs all the time. It's why I'm consistently good. It's because, you know, don't ask those questions. Bam. Let's see. Yeah, Tomlin was good in the regular season for sure. For sure. Must have hurt the snappers' feelings, I guess. I don't know. Still our Steelers. Yep. It looks like nothing changed. It's always good. But anywho, I appreciate it. Make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Also, I need to go ahead and do this. This is going to be year 2 of my pick'em. Let me go ahead and share this real quick. So again, folks, if you want to just make your weekly picks, feel free to compare them to the doc. Of course, don't cheat. We'll be having our show with Rhino. Don't cheat. Don't copy mine. Make sure, of course, to click that link and you'll get to compete against me and, of course, the rest of the Dr. Delay subscribers. So make sure to click the link and do it. Again, just make your picks at least once a week. That's all you got to do. Hopefully you save your Kleenex when you lose. I mean, if we lose 45, well, if we actually lost 45-0, I'd be really concerned. Not really concerned, but slightly. Definitely would be a little bit disappointing. Definitely. Apparently we have an update there. Joe Burrow play action, drops back, looking, throws over the middle. It is caught at the 45, tackled at the 47, and I guess that's it. Well, never mind. Burrow drops back. He's looking and is sacked. All right, so a nice play, then he's sacked, and that pretty much kills the drive. So looks like it's 0-0, Detroit and Cincinnati. But we're back in Pittsburgh. Love is in the gun at the 43. Love. No, that's not Love. Pardon me. Backup quarterback in. He's scrambling. Throws it to his near side. Incomplete. Pass intended for Lloyd. That is Tyrod Taylor. Tyrod Taylor backing up for Love. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Packers. Pretty good coverage down the field. They signed Dean from Tampa Bay. That was a pretty good signing. I thought so anyway. All right, 2nd and 10 for Green Bay. They're at the 43, their own 43. Taylor in the gun. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 to the right. 2 to the right, pardon me. He awaits the snap, takes the snap, drops back, looking, floats it down the right sideline. Incomplete. A little bit overthrown. Pass intended for Savion Williams. I vaguely remember him because he did wear the Guardian cap last year a lot. Taylor, yep, Tyrod Taylor. 3rd and 10 for the Packers. And it was Asante Samuel on the coverage. Need to get to the Pittsburgh 47 for a Brandon set it downs. Taylor, empty set, trips to the left, 2 to the right. As Taylor swings it, it's a bubble screen. It's caught at the 45 and is brought down at the 50-yard line for a gain of 7. And the Packers will have a 3 and out, most likely, unless they go for it. And, of course, they will most likely punt it away. What week does Joe Burrow get hurt? I don't know. Yeah, Burrow does get hurt often. Let's go on, Orville. Welcome on in, man. Appreciate you. All right, Weegin is back. There is the boots. To the near side, fielded at the 10. And he's going to spin around, but then is pummeled at the 15-yard line. Return of 5 yards. It's good to know that I didn't realize that he had number 10. That Wilson changed his number. All right, so the Steelers will take over at their own 15. I imagine again we'll see Rudolph again. I mean, who knows? But right now it looks like we'll have a commercial break. So 3-0 Packers over the Steelers. In the mood to watch some football movies? Yep. I don't remember the last time I've seen a football. What's the last football movie I watched? probably remember the Titans like shortly after I was married. I'm not even kidding. So my wife isn't really into sports, and that was one of the movies that I showed her because she obviously had never seen it, and she liked it. I don't think there's many people that don't like that movie. Remember the Titans. Okay, well, that's kind of crazy stuff. That's crazy. How's it going, Steve? Welcome on in. Thank you for the sub again. I'm not too sure if that's a bot or not. And again, if you have subbed, thank you. Make sure to let me know, and I will shout you out, because for the preseason, I know a lot of bots sub and then they unsub, so I don't really want to, do the sub noise and then, we're not getting subs. So. But thank you again. Thank you again for hanging out. Weekend is him, not biased. Yeah, I bet you're not. Draven, of course, fan of Iowa. Weekend from Iowa. But again, thank you guys for hanging out, though. I do appreciate it. The way he dresses. I mean, okay, like I said. Oh, my gosh. Oh. That's just a Chief thing, this guy. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I can't disagree, Orville. I'm not going to lie. All right, let's see what's happening. Again, we do have a ticker down below. Let's see if we can pull up what's happening in the other game, which, again, is Cincinnati and Detroit. Not that it matters. It's 0-0 over there. Joe Burrow, 4 for 4, 32 yards. Luke Altmaier, 3 for 6, 31 yards and a pick. At the end of the quarter, we'll have stats over here, so at least we'll do that. What's going on, Marty? Yeah, no, the Pirates have been really tough to watch. I know, it's been brutal. All right, we are back. Again, the Steelers will have the ball at their own 15. Looks like Rudolph is still in. Freiermuth in motion. Rudolph drops back, looking to his near side, and is going to get sacked. I mean, the Steelers' O-line, honestly, this is going to be the concern. They have not lost their 2025 form, clearly. That is now the second sack of the game. Definitely disappointing. Of course, it's about 3 seconds, so you'd want the ball to get out of there, but if no one's open, that's also a problem, too, with the receivers. Loss of 9. Rudolph in the gun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He is in the shotgun. Rudolph drops back, looking to his right. Throws over the middle. It is caught! And Bernard takes a thump at the 19. But a nice catch and run makes it 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 6 coming up. Gain of 13 yards from the second-round pick out of Alabama. Wearing number 17, I can't help but think of Mike Wallace, though he's not going to be the speedster Mike Wallace was. Eli Rogers worth 17 as well. All right, 3rd and 6. Need to get to the 25. Bernard in motion. Rudolph drops back, looking. Pump fakes, throws over the middle. It is caught at the 35. Skoranek brought down at the 38. And that's going to be a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. Do I do that after first downs? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But we'll take it. Skoranek wide open. For sure, like to see that. So 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh at their own 38. Fact or fiction? Howard goes to the practice squad. Fiction. I don't know. All right, hands it off up the middle, and Homer is going to be twirled down and tackled at the 40. Travis Homer. I'm going to go fact, actually. Give me Allar to make it over Howard. Yeah. 2nd and 8. Looks like they're only going to give him 2 on the carry. They're showing the wide receiver room. Again, Metcalf and Pittman not playing tonight. Wilson, Skoranek, and Bernard, the others they're highlighting. Ball at the 40. Rudolph in the gun. Rudolph drops back, looking to his right. Throws. It's caught by Bernard at the 44. It's at the 45. Spinning around at the 50. Breaking tackles at the 45. At the 40. And tackled at the 35. That's going to be a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. Nice catch and run, and showing the toughness, of course, That is what they kind of pushed on me to convince me it was a nice pick, that he is physical, not afraid to get down and dirty as far as run blocking. And yeah, again, breaking a couple of tackles. Good stuff. So that's a gain of 25 for Jeremy Bernard and the Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 35. Rudolph under center. Receivers to each side, and there's a flag. And, of course, it's going to be a false start. Troy Fatanu. Rodgers, Rodgers not playing tonight. Over under 5 dumb decisions. Under. Going to go under. JG9 will be a little nicer to me. Why? I don't know. I'm just going to go with that. Go Steelers. Appreciate you, Turkey. That's our mascot. All right, 1st and 15. Rudolph in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Rudolph takes the snap and hands it off up the middle. It's a delay. He's cutting to the near side. He's at the 30 and then tackled at the 29. Nice run there by Lou Nichols. Going to give him 11. I said near side. That was not what happened. It was the far side. I was wrong. My bad. But anyway, we're going to ignore it. You would have known if I didn't say anything. I'm just being honest. We'll never admit mistakes on air again. It's preseason. 2nd and 4 coming up for Pittsburgh. Nice little delay there. Again, the draw. But, of course, I say delay because of, well, the channel's name. Hands it off to Nichols up the middle. And he's not going to get much. Maybe a couple. I think it will be a couple. 3rd and 2 coming up. Darnell Washington in the mix. And he was he was kind of our playmaker. At some point last year, again, when just nothing else was working. Hurry up offense. Rudolph already in the gun. He takes the snap, drops back. Moving to his left, floats it down the far side. Caught at the 22. And that'll be a 1st down for Pittsburgh. Who was that on the catch? Number 87. Not familiar with him. Looks like last name Smith. I am the mascot. You are the mascot. Shoot out to Will Howard. Yeah, we'll see. Or shout out. Yeah, again, Will Howard and Allar. We'll see him eventually. But right now it's Rudolph. 1st and 10 at the 23. Not a good spot. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the right. Rudolph drops back, looking to his far side. Swings it out in the flat. It's caught by Homer at the 25 and then brought down at the 21. Looks like for just a gain of 2. So again, Homer with the catch. Woo-hoo! I have to do the woohoo there. I mean, if Travis Homer is going to be involved. Do you want to do that for your 3rd string running back? Well, hey, we'll make it happen. JG9's impartial. I know he is. Yeah, I know. I'm going to go under, though. Under on the 5. 2nd and 8 for the Steelers. Washington in motion from far side to near side. As Rudolph drops back, looking over the middle. Now moving to his right. Scrambling, throws. It is caught, but was he in bounds? Roman Wilson, they're going to give him the catch. Nice catch. Just short of the line to gain. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Going to give him 7. Again, Roman Wilson, a guy that just really needs to. It was a nice catch. Yep, keeping his foot in bounds, getting the knee down. Good catch. Really needs to get it going, though. This is already his 3rd year. 3rd and 1, ball at the 14. Rudolph, play action, rolling to his right, dumps it off to Homer. It's caught at the 10, knocked out of bounds at the 6. And that's going to be a Pittsburgh Steelers 1st down. So 1st and goal coming up for Pittsburgh. Rudolph with a nice looking drive. Rudolph and the Steelers. Rudolph, the red-nosed Steelers. Let's go to Leon. Welcome on in. And sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. I'm still trying to get my game back. I promise. Chat is usually a lot more involved with football. I really need to focus on getting the call and the rhythm back. And then I'm good. This is preseason for me as well. 1st and goal at the 6. Rudolph under center, hands it off up the middle. This is Nichols bouncing it outside. He's at the 5 and jogs into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So the Steelers take the lead 6-3, but there's a hold. They do not take the lead. That'll wipe away the 6. And that'll back them up by 10. So no touchdown. That is a bummer. That is Troy Fatanu again. Oh, yeah, Nichols again kind of bouncing to the outside, and maybe that messed him up. Rooting for Owen, really feel that Tomlin did him dirty. Gotcha. Appreciate you, Brian. Thank you very much. What's it like knowing Stafford is better than Ben? Yeah, no one says that, Draven, this guy. Of course, the one-time delayed. I did the Pirates game. I did the Pirates earlier. I was live. Like number 105. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't really know what the like should be here, so I'm kind of unsure on what the goal is. Bad call. Mads doesn't like it. Give me Ben all day. Oh, yeah, for sure. No, Draven's trolling. Draven is rage baiting the chat here. All right, looks like there's a timeout. Steelers take it. No, the quarter did not end, or at least to my knowledge. But timeout Pittsburgh with 17 seconds left to go in the first. Again, the Packers leading 3-0 over the Steelers. Refs call bad calls in preseason games. Yeah, I know, right? It's just rage. Exactly. He is the rage baiter. It's my time to shine. Nope, sorry, Turkey. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel if you do enjoy the call. You're going to get a lot of this, a lot of football, at least 5 NFL games each week, at least. Sometimes 6, sometimes 7 as well, like when it's really crazy, like Thanksgiving, holidays, essentially. So make sure, again, to sub to the channel. A lot of football, not just a Steelers channel. It's a channel for everyone. Unless you're an idiot, then you'll probably get removed. So, but anyway, again, make sure to like it up. Make sure to sub it up. Again, lots of football coming your way. This will be the channel that covers the most NFL. I'm not even kidding. Like, the most NFL games will be covered here. There will be no breaks. None. There will be no subs filling in for me for NFL. I am covering every single thing. Nice to have some football. Yeah, it is, Michael. Like the Busters. Yeah, no, it was great. He's my first ever favorite player. I didn't really get to see him too much. But yeah, definitely my first favorite player for sure. And then it became Hines Ward, then Troy, and then Ben. Ben is definitely my that's my guy. That's my favorite player. But I definitely miss those guys for sure. That was a fun era. I didn't realize that it could get worse. That's the bus. Yes. That's what I was raised. I was raised in that time when the Steelers were really good. Born in 96. And yeah, since I've turned 20, the Steelers have not done anything at all. Frustrating. Raised the Steelers. There we go. Minus Jack Lambert. Yeah, definitely before my time. All right, we're back. First and goal at the 15. Rudolph under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. As Rudolph drops back, looking, throws it over the middle. It's caught at the 10 and then tackled at the 9. That was Jeremy Bernard with a catch of 6. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. So they take the timeout for us to come back and run one play. And there's another commercial break. So the networks are loving this. But yes, that is the end of the first quarter. The Packers leading 3-0 over the Steelers, but the Steelers have it second and goal at the Packers 9. So they will step away once more. I will be right here again talking up with you guys. Phillies 2-0. There we go, Seema. There you go. My dad, by the way, born in 70, his favorite player was Jack Ham, not Jack Lambert. I think he said everyone liked Lambert, and of course he liked Lambert too, but he always thought Ham was it. Go Pens, go. There we go. Let's go. Justin, welcome on in. If from Florida and you like the Packers, no problem. Welcome on in, Justin. Appreciate you, man, for hanging out. And good luck again. I do think highly of the Packers. I mean, obviously, I'm not a Packers fan. But I don't know. I just view them as like the Steelers of the NFC as far as like traditional cornerstone franchises, doing it like the old-fashioned way. So I don't know. I definitely respect the Packers. Old enough to remember Lynn Swann catching touchdowns. Nice. Yeah, that's definitely way before my time. I only saw that in highlights. An old highlights. Favorite is Eli Manning. You like Eli Manning? Yeah, I'm not Eli. I mean, Eli was all right. He was all right. No, you're good, Steve. Is Eli in now? Hall of Fame? No, he will not be in. Are you talking about Eli Heinrich? He might be in. I think he'll probably be in a little bit later. They'll let Rudolph finish? Yeah, that's my guess. Having a good day. Good stuff. You like the Packers? Your mom's from Wisconsin? Nice. Yeah, the Packers. I have no problem with the Packers. Packers, I definitely respect the Packers. You miss the Cowher years, yeah. We're always like winning a playoff game, it felt like every year. At least one. The Hall of Fame, yeah, no, he's not in. Scampi is delicious. Scampi. Like shrimp scampi? I don't think I like that. I'm sorry. Not a seafood guy. So happy the NFL's back on the air. This is my favorite moment. Yeah, no, I'm stoked for the NFL. Do you interact with the chat during halftime? Do you step out? Very rarely do I step out for breaks. The chat from last year can tell you that, you know, I don't even take bathroom breaks. Like, I just wait till the end of the stream, unless I just have to go. But yeah, during halftime, I'm on, James, and kind of just chat it up with you guys. I usually go over the stats, which I forgot to do here in the first quarter. But yeah, halftime, guarantee I go over stats, and I'm seeing what the chat's up to. So appreciate you, James, for hanging out. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully you're enjoying it. All right, we're back. Rudolph is under center. Two receivers to right to one to the left, sending a man in motion as Rudolph hands it off up the middle, bouncing around. Now taking it to the near side. This is Nichols. Nichols at the 5 and is brought down at the 3. Looked like there was nowhere to go with Nichols, but he was able to find something. Gain of 6. Good hesitation. I mean, really had no choice. I mean, there was no holes. But yeah, this kind of Le'Veon Bell type of vision there. So good stuff. 3rd and goal at the 3 coming up for Pittsburgh. Jack Ham was one of the smartest players to play linebacker. That's probably why my dad liked him. I don't remember the specific reason, but he said he always felt like he was better. Rudolph in the gun. Takes the snap, drops back, looking to his near side. Now over the middle, moving to his right. Now looking back to his left. Dancing around the pocket is Rudolph. Breaking a sack. Throws to the end zone. It is caught. Did he get his feet down? Incomplete. Oh, man. Rudolph actually looking like prime Big Ben. Not going to lie, but Bernard got one foot. The other foot knocked out of bounds. The refs are talking about it. That was pretty cool to see from Rudolph. If he played like that all the time, I would be a lot more supportive of the guy. I would. Ref's still talking it over. Man, they still have no I mean, again, the first guy said no. Incomplete pass. Oh, man. That was pretty cool from Rudolph. A jump throw. Hit as he threw. 1. Yeah, yeah. Second foot is out. Hit as he threw. And, of course, Bernard is hit as he made the catch. Got one foot, but the other one is out. Man, that was a nice play from Rudolph. Very nice. And a good effort by Bernard as well, but that was good defense by Green Bay. So they're going to go for it. 4th and goal at the 3. Rudolph in the gun. He drops back, looking to his left, throws. It is caught at the 1, and then he's tackled. And he's going to be short. It's going to be a turnover on downs for Pittsburgh. So Green Bay's defense stands tall. Man, that is a unfortunate end to a very nice drive that did not start off that well. So another mini commercial break. Packers 3, Steelers nothing. Appreciate you, Dolan. That's what I go for here. That's all I got. Well, actually, no. We're going to open up the other side of Dr. Delay in the future. But appreciate you, man. Welcome to Dumb Decisions. This guy, yeah, I mean, in a regular season game, I imagine he's kicking the field goal. Sounds like Marv Alberts. I know Kenny Albert. Marv, I guess that's his dad, if I had to guess. Gotta get the foot. Yeah, I mean, it was just a tough. I mean, he was hit. I mean, it's tough. He got one, but definitely, it was definitely a tough one. Ooga Booga. Yeah, Turkey with the Ooga Boogas. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Definitely appreciate you guys for picking me. Again, I know there's other people calling the game tonight, so I really do appreciate it. It really is tough for the small channels to make a name for themselves, but I do appreciate you guys giving me a chance. That's all I can ask for. And if you once you're here, it's up to me to get you to sub. Again, free to sub. It's like a follow. Appreciate you. Torrance, I am an unk. I am Wash. You're right. I'm talking about the old days. Appreciate you, man. W's in the chat for Torrance. Hopefully a pick 6 would be nice. Let's go on Frank. Welcome on in. Frank, I believe you're from the Pure Adrenaline Sports. I believe. Appreciate you, Frank. Howard's coming to the next series? Well, I guess so. I don't know, but be nice to see the young guys again. Torrance, thank you again, man. This guy, okay, you don't have to hurt my feelings here. Unk alert. That's 2 unks. That's tough. Yeah, appreciate you, Justin. Yeah, just got to, like everyone else, got to put in the work. Yeah, thank you, Anthony. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, W's. Appreciate you, man. But, all right, we are back. Again, the Packers will have it at the 1. Good defensive stand by the Packers. Again, a pretty good drive. Had some nice plays and moments from Rudolph, Nichols. Bernard's made some nice catches. So, a lot to like. But ultimately, you're at 0 points. Not that it really matters, but, definitely would like to see a touchdown. All right, so Tyrod Taylor's under center at the 1. As Taylor hands it off up the middle, breaking it outside at the 5, and then tackled around the 10. So, yeah, it's a nice run there on first down for the Packers, able to give themselves some breathing room. And there might be an injured Steeler on the play. Jameson is down. So a 9-yard run and an injured Steeler as well. Yeah, Justin, it's a lot of work. Gotta be on here almost every day to make it work. That's how the big guys did it. And appreciate you, Torrance, as well. Let's go on, Anthony. Welcome on in. Preseason football. It's still football. Yes, sir. It's fun. It's been fun. Right now, we do have an injury, though. Jameson out, or, injured for the Steelers. So a little bit of delay here. Jim from Milwaukee, how's it going? I'm doing all right. Marv Albert called Rangers games and Knicks games. Okay, gotcha. Oh, Pure Adrenaline Sports Redirects. Well, thank you very much, folks. Make sure to check out Pure Adrenaline Sports for all your sports needs. Again, he covers the Mets. He covers, of course, football as well. He's been covering a lot of stuff lately, so make sure, again, to sub to the channel over there, Pure Adrenaline Sports. It is free to sub. Again, a big friend of the channel. Thank you, Thomas. Appreciate it, man. It's good to see you. Heard a whistle, so I imagine we're about to resume play. We are, as he hands it off up the middle, and he's going to get the first down as he's brought down at the 14-yard line. Gain of 4. So that is a Green Bay Packers first down. That was Pierre Strong on the carry. Already leading the Packers in rushing tonight. Steelers are interviewing Art Rooney. Definitely needs to be a better owner for the Steelers, but it is what it is. Guess that always bothers me when I see the talking heads talk about how great of an owner he is, as Tyrod's rolling to his left, throws into the flat. It's caught at the 15, but then it's ripped down at the 14. Nice tackle there. Jack Sawyer in the area, but it's going to be Carson Brummer. Or no, it was not Carson Brummer. Was that Jack Sawyer? Or was that Malik Harrison? Not too sure on who 50 was. But regardless, only a gain of 1. So 2nd and 9 coming up. My first NFL game. Appreciate you, Kathy. Thank you very much. Tyrod drops back, looking, throws on the middle. It's caught at the 20 and then tackled at the 21-yard line for a gain of 6. That was, I believe, Williams again on the catch. So 3rd and short coming up again. I do apologize. They're kind of going back and forth between the interview. So I can't really set up the play for y'all. That's always the bummer when it comes to, preseason or interviews. They always take away from the game. 3rd and 2, Taylor in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the right. Need to get to the 24. Taylor drops back, looking to the middle. Now moving to his right. Heavy pressure, stepping up the pocket. He's going to go and run. 20, 25, sliding down and was hit. And there is a flag. And he is shoved away. The Packers O-line didn't like it. A little shove. That might be it, though. That was Cole Holcomb with the hit stick. Taylor kind of a slide. I mean, it may have been avoidable, but that is football. But yeah, that's going to be a 15-yarder for against the Steelers. What a good day for the NFL. Yep. Personal foul. 55. So, 15. Imagine it'll be around the 45. Not too sure. Actually, about the 40. So, first down for the Packers. Another penalty for the Steelers. That seems to have stayed from last year. There's no Will Howard. Yes. All right, 1st and 10 at the 41. Taylor under center as he tosses down the far side. Trying to turn the corner. Cannot! That is a loss of 3. Nice play by the defensive back there. Who was that? Trying to see a name. Don't see a name. That was a good play. Going to see more and more of the backups here. Good stuff. That was Spears. Last name Spears Jennings. Spears Jennings with a nice play. That's a loss of 3. But there is another penalty, another foul against the Steelers. After the play, unnecessary roughness. Unbelievable. That's 3 15-yard penalties against the Steelers. That was slaughter. Wow, that is pretty bad. So the Packers are now in Steeler territory once more. 7 penalties, 84 yards for the Steelers tonight. Green Bay in Pittsburgh territory. Taylor play action, drops back, looking, throws it down the middle of the field. It is overthrown, incomplete. Then there's another penalty. Unbelievable. How many penalties do we need? If it's against Pittsburgh, I mean, it is what it is at this point. A lot of penalties, yep. So, what is the call? Legal formation. Looks like they're going to accept it. So, it's going to be, what, first and... Well, they're saying 1st and 16. I imagine it'll be 1st and 15. Interesting. There's so many flags. Let's go on, Steel Town Girl. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. All right, well, 1st and 15. Throws it over the middle. It's dropped at the 50. Had it. Oh, they're going to say it's a catch and a fumble. No, they will not. Incomplete. Holcomb was ready to go, but no, sir. That is just an incomplete pass. 2nd down coming up for the Packers. Referees in preseason mode, yep. Let's go in Arizona. Welcome on in. Football is back. Ready for it. And thank you guys for hanging out. Really do. Looking forward to watch more games this season. NFL Plus. I don't have it. I don't have NFL Plus as Taylor throws it to his far side. It's going to be knocked down to bounds after a catch and run of about 5. As it'll make it 3rd and 10. I don't think it is, but I could be wrong, to be honest. So 3rd and 10 coming up for the Packers. Of course, the Steelers love to grant teams long 3rd downs. So, any other games? The Bengals and the Lions are happening now. I think another game started about 20 minutes ago. Packers need to get to the 38. Taylor in the gun as he drops back. Looking over the middle. He steps up. Throws. It is knocked away. Incomplete. Holcomb with nice coverage. Incomplete. 4th down coming up for the Packers. Actually, decent defense there for a change. So the Packers will punt. Yeah, I feel stuffy. All right, there's the snap, and the Packers will boot it away. Weegen is back to return, and it's going to be bouncing at the 5 and rolls into the end zone for a touchback. So the Steelers will begin their drive at the 20 whenever we do return. Block them. John, I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea. It sounds like you are in the... Sounds like you are watching something illegally. That's what it seems like. How's it going, John? Welcome on, John Hodgetts. Thank you for hanging out. Cardinals Raiders starting. Yeah, I'm interested to see on how Mendoza will look. Shock, no flag, yeah. How's it going, Berg? Welcome on in. Here we go. Give me 1 second, folks. All right, we are back. Again, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Who's coming in? Not too sure yet. Not too sure. Again, the Steelers, obviously, but not too sure. I don't expect Rudolph to return. I think we'll see one of the young guys, but who knows? Fish and Russell saying it's Howard time, so we'll see. McCarthy seems a little undisciplined, yeah. How do you watch this game? It's on NFL Network. One of the few strangers to pronounce your last name correctly. There we go. Hey, I appreciate it. I try. I only said it to differentiate you from the other John that I just commented on. So that was the only reason I even did that. So look at that. But again, thank you guys for hanging out. Again, I should cover the next... well, actually, it looks like the Bengals are up 10-0, but I should cover next week's Steelers-Jets game for those curious. That's on a Friday. Let me go ahead and switch. Now we can see this is week 2. Jets Steelers at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Don't think I'll be I don't think I'll cover much else again. I might cover some more preseason just to practice on some calls, but that is really it. So there is that. Then as far as scores or what's happening now, the Patriots lead 3-0 over the Colts. And then, of course, again, the Bengals leading 10-0 over the Lions. All right, we are back. This is going to be Will Howard in the gun. He takes the snap and hands it off up the middle. This is Homer. And Homer's going to get a couple. I clicked the wrong thing. Sorry about that. So Homer with a gain of 3. As we're all kind of just waiting to see how Howard will look. A lot, of course, fans like Will Howard. I definitely heard about it a lot last year. Definitely heard about that a lot. So we'll see how he looks. Howard is under center as they show Rodgers on the sideline. Sending Weegen in motion. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Play action. Howard rolling to his right. Throws. It is caught at the 30. Spinning around and tackled at the 32. That's a gain of 9. That's going to be a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. That was Brandon Smith with the catch. Play action again. Good stuff. Nice boots. Throws all right. Definitely catchable, of course, as Howard drops back, looking, pump fakes, moving to his right. Directing traffic, throws it out of bounds, incomplete. Throwing it away. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Steelers. NFL documentary? No, I'm on NFL Network. Yeah, it's kind of odd. Appreciate you, Howard, for hanging out. She got cover Browns and Bears. Oh, yeah, I love that game. Probably not. 2nd and 10 at the 32. Howard in the gun, 2 receivers. No, making trips to the left to one to the right. Howard hands it off on the delay, but the Packers were all over it. Howard, or pardon me, Homer still fighting, but not getting much. In fact, he will lose a few. Yeah, they're going to give him a loss of 1 on the carry. And it's going to be 3rd and 11 coming up for Pittsburgh. Treating yourself to coffee. Oh, man. Ashcraft had a heck of a game. He did. That was really fun. That was a shock. Really excited to... I don't know. It was an honor to call that. It's really rare you see a Pirates pitcher go 9 innings. It just... with how Kelly wants to yank his starters. 3rd and 11, Howard drops back. Heavy pressure, moving to his right. Pump fakes, and it's going to run out of bounds and loses a few. Was hit out of bounds. That's a loss of a couple. And it's going to be a 4th down. The Steelers will punt. Heavy pressure almost immediately. Yeah, just... that was not a good play. Howard trying to turn the corner, but again, the NFL... You're going up against people that are much, much faster. So the Steelers will punt. There is the snap, and there is the boots. 10, 20, 30, 40, 4-yard punt. Field at 27. It's at the 30, 35, and is brought down at the 40. That was more on the return. Nice return. Cameron Johnston, the punter for the Steelers. Not the best punt, but it'll work. So the Packers will take over with 7:45 left to go in the 2nd quarter. So, Jason, welcome on in. Thank you for hanging out. Surprise, B-Rod is playing. B-Rod? Oh, Broderick. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even notice him, to be honest with you. I didn't even see him. Colts losing the Pats, yep. Howard faster than Rudolph? I mean, I guess so. Yeah, maybe he definitely would be. I think so. Smiley with the lemon. Appreciate you, Smiley. Good to see you. I don't know. I think the Bengals are up 10-0. I don't know how specifically, happy you are with the Bengals. But appreciate you, James. Yep, Bettis. This is not my first jersey, but it's I like it, though. Defensive score would be cool. I don't know. Again, kind of... I don't know. You had that nice drive by Rudolph. That's been it. I haven't really seen much. The Steelers have more total yards than the Packers. That's it. 110 for the Steelers, 65 for the Packers. Again, Steel Town Girl, thank you again for hanging out. I appreciate it. Who's on 3rd? So thankful and happy you're calling a football game. Well, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, definitely. I definitely enjoy football more. Like, it's not even close. But, I'm still trying to get back into my form of calling an NFL game. So, again, thank you guys for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Again, I know there are a lot of other channels covering the game. So I do appreciate it for giving me the chance. Again, I'm really happy with my growth last year with the NFL, but obviously year 2, still got a lot of work to do in order to make this a doable thing. So make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. I do appreciate it. We're closing in on 7:30. I don't know what the goal should really be tonight, but, if we can just keep on going, that'd be great. And, of course, again, I'll be calling a lot of football this year. Again, at least 5 NFL games every single week. That is 10 NFL teams. See, if you're not a Steeler or Packer fan, you never know. You never know when he can be appearing on Dr. Delay. Your first jersey was Porter. Nice. Joey Porter. This is only the doctor. Yeah, I guess so, Fish. I'm not all that. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. All right, we are back. Packers have a new quarterback as he hands it off up the middle, but he's going nowhere. It's going to be a loss of 2. Very nice play by Devon Boykin. Loss of a yard. Not too sure who the new quarterback is. That was Jaden Nixon on the carry. 2nd and 12 coming up for the Packers. Hopefully I get the information on the quarterback soon. In the gun, he drops back looking, throws over the middle. It is caught and then brought down at the 50. Nice catch and run by Sky Moore, the former Chief. It's going to be 3rd and short. Kyle McCord. I believe the quarterback out of Syracuse. I also believe he was at Ohio State. Wow, so hey, look at that. He's with the Packers trying to get a job there. 3rd and 1 at the 50. McCord under center. The quarterback sneak, and they're going to get it. So the Packers convert and get a brand new set of downs. 6:30 and counting here in the second quarter. Packers leading 3-0 over the Steelers. I would say the best player of the day, or the player of the game so far, Rudolph. Mason Rudolph, 10 for 11, 93. Honestly, not bad at all. Appreciate you, Jeff, for hanging out. Becky is Jeff, folks, just letting you know. 1st and 10 at the 48. McCord is under center, trips to the right, one to the left as he hands off. It's going to be a little bit of a reverse to Moore. Moore at the 45 and dragging defenders with them at the 42-yard line for a gain of 7. So Sky Moore, known for his speed, but able to muscle his way down the field for some more yards. He's dragging some linebackers there for the Steelers. That's not good. So a gain of 6 as the Packers will have it at the Steelers 42. McCord in the gun, 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the right. McCord sending a man in motion as he takes a snap. Pump fakes, looking to his right, throws it down the right sideline. It is tipped away. Oh, and he takes a big hit as well. Incomplete. Pass intended for Williams. Batted away by the defender. Then the receiver took a smack from the other defender there on the coverage. Almost a pick. And Jamison again just laying the smack down to Williams, who went airborne. 3rd and 4 coming up. It's pretty good defense by the Steelers. They need to get to the 38 for a brand new set of downs. McCord in the gun. 2 receivers to each side. He drops back, looking to his left, now over the middle. Moving to his left is McCord. Sawyer on pursuit, and he extends. Did he get there? He did. McCord needed 4. He gets 4, and that's going to be a Green Bay Packer first down. Jack Sawyer trying to get his former teammates. His former teammate beating him there. So 1st and 10 for the Packers. Mason, I know, I can't believe it. Feel pretty confident the Steelers not starting Rodgers. They did not. Yeah, Rodgers did not even suit up. As there's a toss down the near side, stiff arming Holcomb to the ground, but then Nixon is shoved out. I believe that's going to be no gain on the play, but again, the Steelers, that's not good. You're kind of getting out physicaled, and I don't really like that. It's not the Steelers that I grew up watching. I'm not going to try to be like that boomer, but I'm just saying. It looks like they're actually going to give him a loss. So it's a good play, but definitely a little concerning here. Of course, Holcomb, he's getting himself back from injury as well with the ACL. 2nd and 10 at the 38. McCord under center as he hands it off to Nixon, cutting inside, dancing around, and then he runs into a defender. Just bring him down after a couple. That was Rubio on the tackle. Gabriel Rubio rookie this year, taken in the later rounds. Want to see what Howard can do, but this O-line's got to help him out. Yeah, I would agree. O-line did not look good at all. That hasn't really looked good at all today. All right, it's going to be 3rd and about 9. Rubio makes a nice play, then they take him out. That sounds about right. Need to get to the 27. McCord under heavy pressure, steps up, looking, and down he goes. Sack. Sawyer teams up with another defender. Again, I apologize, not too sure on who some of these guys are for the Steelers, or anyone really, but hey, it is a sack regardless. 4th and 16. The Packers will most likely punt. Sacked there by Davis. Davis and Sawyer. There's the snap, and the Packers will boot it away. Faircat signal was made. Bounces at the 5, rolling at the 1, and gets into the end zone. That will be a touchback. So we get to see a little bit of a 2-minute offense here for the Steelers, as Howard and company will take over at their own 20 with 2:39 left to go in the first half. He's a rookie, yeah. Who are you most excited to see this year? I don't know, just football, just seeing how the Steelers do. I'm just excited for the Steelers. Wish McCord was still on Syracuse. Yeah, I don't think they were as good last year. The Bus. Favorite Steelers? Ben. But the Bus was my first ever favorite player, yes. 14 likes to 170. Appreciate it. Make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to hit that like button. Push out the stream to more Steeler fans, Packer fans, and football fans trying to catch the game. That's all it does. So make sure again to hit that like button. Trying to grow the channel even more. Again, make sure to sub it up. Again, thank you for the subs. I do appreciate it. Howard under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. As Howard takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. He puts his head down and plows forward for a gain of 4. And that'll probably take us to the 2-minute warning if I had to guess. That was Nichols on the carry. Lou Nichols has had some nice moments, to be honest with you. Really impressed with Nichols. He's been turning some stuff into, some carries that had nothing really going for him into something. But, it is preseason. It's going Raider, you demand. Appreciate you, man, for hanging out. As Howard hands it off up the middle, crossing the 25 and tackled at the 29 for a gain of 5. And that is the 2-minute warning. Packers 3, Steelers nothing. 1:57 left to go in the first half. Troy's your favorite Steeler? He was one of mine, yeah. It was Bettis, Ward, Hines Ward, Palomalu, and then Ben. That is the order, and of course, Ben is my favorite all time. And then I would probably say it's probably the inverse of that. Ben, Troy, Ward, and Bus. Actually, I don't even know if Bus makes my top 5, to be honest with you, but he's still like, he's a legend. For sure. He shook the Bus's hand in the parade. That's pretty cool, Seaman. That's pretty cool. Refs called it 2-minute timeout. I didn't even hear that. That's pretty embarrassing. That guy needs to be... Yep. This ain't college. But no, it's a 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 there, kitty. All right, of course, we'll have we'll go over the stats at the half, and we'll see what's happening elsewhere across the NFL. And, of course, I'll be able to chat it up with you guys as well. So feel free, again, to chat it down below. I chat it up down below. I try to get to the chat as often as I can. Right now, though, I'm still trying to get back into the NFL and the football flow of things. So just kind of focused on that. But I do appreciate you guys for hanging out. That's what they call it in college. You have a Ward jersey. Nice. Yeah, I need to get a Ward jersey. I need to. Kevin Green is your top 5. Yeah. I mean, I didn't really get to see him play, so I don't know who. Like, it'd have to be Ben, Palomalu, Ward. Antonio Brown. Who would I pick? Who would be the 5? I don't know. I don't really know. Oh, well. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about it, but definitely a lot of good names up there. Head and Shoulders, yeah. Yeah, Head and Shoulders. Those are crazy commercials. Greg Lloyd, yep. Cordell number 10, there we go. Yep. Again, I was born in 96, so I didn't really get to see much of or really any of the 90s Steelers. Keith Miller's a good one. Keith Miller's a good one, yes. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to really think about that 5. All right, we are kind of working our way back. Cousins has thrown a touchdown to Michael Meyer. Marcelo Meyer plays for the Red Sox. Michael Meyer plays tight end for the Raiders, the backup to Bowers. Rod Woodson's a good pick. It's Antonio Holmes, yep. Other one that's really good. After this game, Titans and 49ers. All right, we just cut back to it. He hands it off up the middle, and I think he may have gotten it, or at least he's close. That's pretty bizarre that they just would do that. But regardless, that's going to be a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. So 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to be at the 30-yard line. And, of course, they're going to be in the hurry-up offense. And now, I don't know. Hold on. Referees have just blown it dead. I don't know if they're going to use this time to do that stupid review. I don't know. Le'Veon Bell before he started rapping. Yeah, I don't like Le'Veon. They are going to review it. So just bear with me. Another delay and Dr. Delay. Why'd I do this? Why you put money on the Steelers? Yeah, I don't know. Betting on a preseason game is pretty crazy. Good luck to those of you that are doing it. I know there's plenty of you in the chat. So good luck to that. So, all right, here we go. This is the side angle. Nichols leading. He was fighting, and I think that's a first down. That's great effort. Nichols, man, he's shown something tonight, I would say. I don't know. Draven, if you're still here, I would be concerned for Caleb Johnson. That's all I'll say. First down, that's what I'm thinking. Can't forget. Well, again, Ward is on he's my third favorite. He would for sure be he's in my top 5 for sure. Aaron Smith was really good. Him and Brett Kiesel. Casey Hampton, great defensive line. Chris Hoke. Jeff, you seem like a pretty happy guy, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff, for hanging out with us. Thank you for assimilating with the chat. You seem to have really assimilated well. They'll add hydration breaks. Unbelievable. If we turn to the World Cup. Oh, they're going to say he's short. They're going to mark him short. Oh, my goodness. That's pretty horrible. The NFL, of course, the Steelers commentators, Charlie Batch, they're saying they got it. But, yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. But they're going to go for it. 4th and inches. Need to get to the 30. Howard is under center, sending Wilson in motion. Howard, play action, rolling to his left, throws it down, and it is caught by Skoranek at the 45. Tackled immediately. That's going to be a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. Throw a little bit high for those of you wondering about Howard. But hey, it was caught. It was a catch. It keeps the drive alive. 1st and 10 at the 46. Howard in the gun. Drops back, looking to his left. Moving to his left. Throws over the middle. Wide open. Caught the 40. And it brought down at the 47. That's a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. Keeping it going. And now there's a stoppage of play. Looks like we have a Green Bay injury. It's going to be a timeout Green Bay. So the Steelers moving like that. Some nice stuff there by Howard. So first down as they are in Green Bay territory. How's it going, Brian? Welcome on in. Why are we doing preseason? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Well, Howard's a beast. I don't know about all that. But hey, you know what? Some nice stuff here. Nice stuff here. Getting the drive. We're keeping the drive going. Play was caught by, was it Tanyan? Robert Tanyan? Really? He's on the Steelers? Okay. Well, hey, that's cool. But Tanyan with the catch. On here it said Skoranek. Skoranek made the previous catch. Chris Fuma. I always can never. Fuamatu Ma'afa'ala. Yeah, that's the best I can do. Start stitching that gold jacket. I will just end it all here on stream, folks. Unbelievable. 83 is Tanyan. Yep, Robert Tanyan played with the Packers a few years ago. Come on, Pirates down 3-0 the Brewers. Yep, that sounds about right. Yeah, Brian, it was fun. It was a fun Steelers. Fun Pirates win. Injured Packer was Perry. Perry making his way off the field. So again, the Steelers will have it inside Green Bay territory. Again, some nice plays here by the Steelers. Keeping the drive going after a pretty bad call, to be honest. I don't know how they called him short. His leg wasn't down. I don't know, whatever. First and 10 at the 38. Howard in the gun. Trips to the right, one to the left. Howard sending Nichols in motion. Howard swings it out. It's caught by Tanyan. Tight end screen at the 35, 30, 25. Tackled at the 23. That is a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. So again, just keeping it going. 1 minute and counting here at the end of the half. Steelers looking to get something here. Howard drops back. He steps up, floats it. It's caught the 5. Is he in? They're going to mark him. They're going to give him touchdown, Steelers. Will Howard throws. Hey, there's a touchdown pass from Will Howard to Tanyan. I don't know if they'll take this one away like they did the last one. But there you go. Touchdown, Steelers. Not too sure what I should put here. I didn't really think about the tight ends or the touchdown stuff.
Excellent.
I have no idea.
Playoff.
No, that's the wrong one. All right. They may review it. Are they going to review it? Really? To be honest, I thought he was short. I'm not going to lie. Live, I thought he was short. Let's see. His knee's down short, but where's the ball? I mean, they're showing, of course, some of the worst replay angles you could have. So they apparently don't have anything down the sideline. Like, what is this? Are they going to wait till the end to show the sideline? Oh, there's the sideline view. It's not even directly on it. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, now we're seeing footage from the 1970s, but no, this is actually today. I don't know how that still frame is so bad. I don't think it's gonna count. Yep. It's gonna be 10-second runoff. Okay, so they're going to take off 10 seconds. He was down at the inch line, so no touchdown pass. So sorry, those of you that wanted a Will Howard touchdown, you'll have to wait at least one more play. But yes, so the Steelers do have it, though. First and goal at the inch line. There's no way they can There's no way they will be denied a second time, right? Timeout, Packers. Packers will talk it over as they take their first timeout. They review anything. More commercials. Exactly, Mark. Exactly. So the Packers wanting the 10 seconds because they took the timeout. They want the 49 seconds. So, all right, they put the 10 seconds back. All right, so it's going to be 49 seconds. And the Packers are down to 1 timeout. Rudolph is getting cut. Yeah, I don't know. Tony got ripped off. I don't know about all that. The ref show, exactly. Exactly. Howard on the quarterback sneak. I can see it. I can see it. Steelers break the huddle again. They're at the inch line, folks. They're right there. Howard is under center fullback in the game, sending Tanyan in motion. I believe that's Nichols in the backfield. Howard takes a step, hands it off up the middle. He's leaning, he's fighting, he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And some pushing and shoving at the end of the play with the Steelers O-line of the Packers D-line. But indeed, the Steelers finally touch pay dirt for the 3rd time today. And I don't think they're going to take this one away. So touchdown, Steelers. They lead 6-3. Again, I have no idea. I need to work on what am I going to do. I guess I can do that, huh? I got that for a reason. All right, so we're just pending the extra points. This is Chris Boswell, of course, a legend. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. A lot of slice on it, but it'll work. 7-3, Pittsburgh leading over Green Bay. 46 seconds left to go in the first half. Still made the catch, yep. Frequency, I've never seen it, sorry. Who scored? It was Nichols. Lou Nichols. Been pretty good. Lou Nichols. Been pretty solid. Finally, let's go Steelers. There we go, Daniel. Let's go. Typical defense will give up at least 3 points for the half. You're probably correct. The Wizard of Oz. Yep. Rookie first round pick. I don't think. No, he's not in. He's not playing tonight. He is not playing tonight. What is the sign for a touchdown? I don't know. Oh, actually, I do know. The turkey. Touchdown turkeys, folks. Touchdown turkey. A staple of channel, which he will come back Thanksgiving. All right, there is the kickoff. And that'll be fielded. He's at the 5, the 10, 15, 20. And he's going to be brought. He's still moving his feet. And finally brought down at the 25. So Green Bay will have it with 38 seconds left to go in the first half. Yeah, I probably need to get a better turkey. Norm Johnson for the extra point. That was way before. Not way before, but before me. My first kicker, I think, was Jeff Reed. I don't think I saw Peterson or Johnson or anything like that. All right. Packers will have it at the 25. McCord, I believe, is still in the game. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. McCord in the shotgun as he takes the snap, looking to his right, throws over the middle. It is caught by Williams and brought down immediately at the 36. That is going to be a first down, Green Bay. 30 seconds and counting. Not much urgency. Doesn't look like they really care. I mean, it is preseason. First and 10, takes the snap. 22 seconds left. Throws to the far sideline. Caught at the 47. Runs out of bounds. That's going to be a Green Bay Packers first down. 18 seconds left. They're almost at midfield just like that. 2 plays. So first and 10, 18 seconds left. Packers at their own 46. Again, the kickers nowadays can boot it from anywhere. McCord in the gun. He takes the snap, looking to his near side, throws. It is caught Was it inbounds? He was brought down inbounds, 10 seconds. And it looks like the Packers will call their final timeout, 10 seconds left. That was a catch of 5. They really wanted him to get out of bounds, but could not. Tackled in bounds. Their third and final timeout of the half. Rudolph shaking in his boots, yeah. Raiders 7, Cardinals 7. There we go. Yeah, I'm curious again on how Mendoza will look. I really am. Let's go on, Philip. Welcome on in from the 505. Appreciate you, man. Black and gold for life. Let's go. See why teams don't go for 2 in the preseason. Yeah, you don't want to give away your 2-point plays. I would agree with that. It's not saying that you should be doing that often, but yeah, I keep hearing about that story, Brian, about the was it at a Sheets or something like that? Third down, throws it over the middle. It is caught at the 40. Trying to hustle. Hustling the line. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And he gets it with 1 second left. So McCord leads the Packers down. 35 yards. That's pretty good. So this will be about a 58-yard attempt. Mack was a 6th-round pick this year by the Packers. As Mack will look to smack it in. $58-yard attempt from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. That's a good kick. So it is going to be 6-7. Packers get a field goal before the half. So the Steelers lead 7-6. As that is the end of the first half. That'll work. That'll work. Jeff Reed kicked the leather off my football and tennis shoes. Yep. Yeah, Trisk met Jeff Reed. He'll be remembered fondly for that than his kicking days. I don't know. He was a great kicker. He really was. Trisk was correct. All right, we're going to go ahead and look at the stats here again. Thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, before you go, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Trying to grow this channel even more. Again, I do appreciate you guys giving the small channel a shot. Again, I know there's a lot of big channels out there covering this game. Of course, the legendary Tom Grossi is covering this game as well. So like I said, I do appreciate you guys for giving me your time. Let me call the game for you. All right, for the Steelers, Mason Rudolph, 10 for 11, 93 yards, pardon me again. He did look really good. I know, of course, he's the established veteran. He's supposed to, but he did look pretty solid. Will Howard, 5 for 6, 79 yards. Almost had a touchdown, but it was marked him short at the end of the day. Kyle McCord, 5 for 7, 46 yards. Tyrod Taylor, 4 for 8, 21 yards. Jordan Love, 3 for 5, 18 yards. Again, didn't look too bad either, just pretty simple. That's kind of how you want to look, or you make it look for your starters. Pittsburgh rushing, Lou Nichols. This guy, I'm telling you, not too bad. Looking pretty good. Lou Nichols. You heard it here first. Hey, not a bad running back. And then Travis Homer, 4 for 8 as well. Lou Nichols, by the way, with a touchdown as well. Marshawn Lloyd, 4 for 13. Pierre Strong, 3 for 9. Kyle McCord, 2 for 7. Sky Moore, 1 for 6. Tyrod Taylor, 1 for 4. And Jay Nixon, 3 carries, -2 yards. For receiving for the Steelers, Robert Tonyan, 3 for 53, was really a big target there on that final drive for Howard. Jeremy Bernard, 4 for 51, looked pretty solid to me. Ben Skronik, 2 for 36. Brandon Smith, 2 for 13. Travis Homer, 2 for 10. Roman Wilson, 1 for 7. And Pat Freiermuth, 1 for 2. For Green Bay, Isaiah Nayer, 3 for 23. Jaden Reed, 1 for 19. Savion Williams, 3 for 18. Sky Moore, 1 for 11. Will Shepard, 1 for 8. Bo Melton, 1 for 7. Josh Wiley, 1 for 3. And then Marshawn Lloyd, 1 for -4 yards. And then nothing really crazy on defense. Jack Sawyer and Jaron Davis sharing a sack. And then for the Packers, Zaire Franklin, Brenton Cox, and then Keaton Oladipo with the sack there. So 3 sacks for the Packers. Total yards does indeed favor the Steelers, 191 to 116. Third down efficiency, the Steelers 3 for 7, the Packers 4 for 9. First downs favor the Packers 11 to 10. Penalties, again, the Steelers 7 penalties, 85 yards. Packers 1 for 5. Time of possession pretty much down the middle. And that is pretty much it. All right. Again, I do thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you are enjoying the broadcast. Actually, let's go ahead and look at the other scores. May as well. Again, I don't mind chatting up with you guys. Feel free to chat down below. Ask away. I don't mind. Again, I do enjoy talking. 98% of the chat. It really is a great chat. The Bengals leading 10-6 over the Lions. That's also at the half. Looks like Altmaier's the leading passer in that game. 6 for 10 for 69 yards. Tommy DeVito for the Patriots. 12 for 18, 113, and a touchdown. Patriots leading 9-0. Apparently the Patriots just scored. Cardinals and the Raiders 7-7. Kind of curious here. I do want to see how Mendoza's looking, if he's even played. Mendoza 1 for 3 for 9 yards. Jacoby Brissett 5 for 5, 44 yards. Of course, he's kind of feeling the pressure with how Carson Beck looked last week. Texans leading 7-3 over the Chargers. All right. So that is pretty much it. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. And I appreciate it. Again, make sure to sub it up. Well, trying to get to 10,750. Would be great to do that by the end of the stream. All right, let me catch up on the chat here. Again, appreciate you being back. Appreciate you, Denny. Again, thanks for hanging out. Who got the ball first? The Packers got the ball first. So the Steelers should open up the second half with the ball. Let's see. Go Steelers. Appreciate you, Ricky. Bernard looks great. Yes, he does. He does. G-net mentality. Not following there. They let Pat play. Pat. Talking about Pat Freiermuth? Yeah. Went to the Monday night game. Tommy DeVito beat the Packers. It was the best Giants game in the last few years. Yeah, the Giants haven't been all that great. So, yeah, definitely. I feel bad. I have a Giants fan that's a friend, like a big friend of mine's a Giants fan. Of course, he's pretty cocky. So, I don't lose too much sleep when they lose. But I do feel bad for him. He's a great guy. But he definitely very, very confident in his team, even when they... I don't know. He talks trash to my team. It's like, why do you do that? You don't have to do that. You're the Giants. You're the Giants. Come on. Halftime about shorter? I don't think so. Probably about 15 minutes. 15-minute halftimes. No Terrell Pryor? I don't think Terrell Pryor's playing anymore. You got Gary Anderson's autograph when you were a kid on his rookie card. Did some sort of program for us in grade school. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You cash out 30. Let it ride. Let it ride. Let it ride. May as well. That is what McCarthy's about. Here comes Tomlin 2.0. Well, that's probably what we were all thinking whenever he was hired, to be honest. Bob and Charlie calling the game? Yes. Yes, they are. Howard coming out hot. Yep. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Sounds like he should be a Jets fan. No, he's good people. But, yeah, he can be pretty obnoxious sometimes, which is crazy, considering, again, how the Giants have been. I'm not trying to talk trash. I really have tried to compliment the Giants, but he just undoes it whenever he just wants to talk trash on the Steelers. So it's like, okay. So I've been forced to really hate on the Giants the past few years, but we'll see. We'll see how it is. Appreciate you a lot. Thank you very much. Good to see you as well. Thank you again for hanging out. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Again. We're just chilling at the half. We'll have a winning record. Oh, you're talking about the wins, 8, 9, 10? I mean, I think we'll win. I think we'll do fine. Listening to you, Doc. Here with my daughter, building an outside kennel for my kitties. Get them out of the barn, down to 9 kitties outside. Oh, wow. I got you. Well, have fun there. Appreciate you again, Miss Donna, for having me on. We're just kind of waiting for the half to conclude. Really was expecting us to hire Flores, not going to lie. Just made the most sense at the time, given the fact that Tomlin gave him a lifeline after Miami. Yeah, but Flores, he left after, I think, 1 year, so I don't know. I don't know. Because, yeah, I don't know. It just, like, he hired him, but, like, I don't know if that relationship was all that great, to be honest. Something doesn't seem right. Drew starting the second half, I wouldn't know, but I guess so. I mean, Howard looked pretty good. Jack Ham, Penn State. Yep, that is, again, that's Trisk's guy. Giants were the best bad team last year. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. They have the most potential. They have a lot of potential, I would say. I think the Giants are sleepers. Yeah, I hear you. Tom Grassi, thank you, sir. Hey, again, I met this guy. I met Tom Grassi. I got him to sign this. I met him in Houston. Appreciate you, Raiders. I told you, Tom, I don't know if you're still here, but I did tell you I would show this on stream. Look at that. And, of course, I got the other one. Thank you, Grassi. Appreciate you, man. Again, that's his actual autograph, folks. I got that signed. Thank you, Raiders. Thank you, Grassi Posse. I'm a member of that myself, so I appreciate you. Tom, hopefully you're having a great stream. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Again, folks, if you do like what you're listening to briefly, of course, make sure to sub it up. I really do. I appreciate it. Trying to grow the channel even more. I do appreciate that. The Grassi Posse. And thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tom. Thank you very much. It's a first name basis. Call him Tom. And I'm Delay. Let's go. And Chris, welcome on in. Yay, football. Yes, sir. Thank you, Dave. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Benedict, appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you, Adam. Thank you very much for the sub. I do appreciate it. Grassi Posse, give him a like. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Grassi Posse. Yeah, no, they're great. They are great. I think the Giants will have a winning season. We'll miss the playoffs. I could see that. Again, the Giants, I think they're trending up. I do. Not getting the Grassi rate. I know, yeah, Grassi is awesome. Tom Grassi, I appreciate it. I do. I do. Man. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate that. Thank you, Tom. Should I make Tom Grassi a mod? That way whenever he just joins, he's a mod. I could do it. I have the power to do that right now. Just make him a mod. Like, yeah, like whenever he shows up, like, yeah, he's on here all the time. I could. I could just do that. Return the favor. And I appreciate it, Eric. Thank you very much. We're talking about return the favor. Let's see. I do want to do raids. I'm going to do raids for the primetime games this year. That was the plan. Just give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. But yeah, that is the plan. I definitely want to get some raids for others. Again, I want to try to pass it down. Sub to Tom. I am sub to Tom. Yes. Very much sub to Tom. Been subbed him for a long time. I would say Trisk, who is my dad. He's a huge fan of Tom Grassi. In fact, he watches him more than his own son. It's pretty crazy stuff. Pretty is. But yeah, that is definitely something we will do, though, during the regular season, during primetime games. I do plan on conducting raids myself. That is something I do plan on doing. Figures they win against your fantasy picture. Are you talking about the Pirates? Mod him and his dad. Yeah, that's a good point. Because his dad was the one that was in here and got him to raid. That was up during Christmas. I'm going to raid him. I'm going to mod Tom. Tom is now a mod. Like we're like that. We are like that, folks. Right there. Phillies leading 5-1. Yeah, haven't really checked on baseball. Again, feel free to chat down below. I try to get to the chat as often as I can, especially, of course, during halftime, during commercials. If you are curious on baseball, right now the Phillies again leading 5-1 over the Twins. The Tigers over the Indians 3-0. Reds over the White Sox 9-8. The Pirates all over the Marlins 13-1. The Mariners over the Yankees 1-0. Red Sox over the Blue Jays 7-0, and the Nationals over the Cubs 7-0 as well. Gabe Owners. I'm not too sure who that is. I'm not too sure. Apparently need to take a picture for a media pass. I need to do that after the game, I guess. Missed anything in the first half? Some good play really from, I don't know, Mason Rudolph. Mason Rudolph looked pretty good. Of course, Will Howard ended the first half pretty well. Some clutch throws, nice catches. Benedict is a Twins fan. Gotcha. Yeah, the Twins are kind of hanging in there. They're about a half game back. I'm on my NFL side, so I can't show you the my AL standings. Can't do that. I guess I could through here. I'm kind of curious. Where are the Twins at? Looks like we might be working our way back real quick. Right now, I just want to see the Twins. Yeah, they're just a half game back. Twins are right there. All right, we are working our way back, folks, for some more preseason football. Again, I do appreciate you guys for hanging out. Dominique, good to see you. Why would I stream the Pats? That's crazy stuff. All right, fielding at the 5. Is at the 10, 15, 20. Weegen reversing field. Breaking to tackle, stiff arm, and is brought down at the 23-yard line. Nice return, not really yardage-wise, but as far as how cool it looked. And that is how the Steelers, well, hold on. Looks like there's a flag. Again, the Steelers with 7 penalties in the first half. Would like to see that cleaned up. Holding on the Steelers, of course, he was reversing field, so that kind of explains it. What about the Texans? No. Not during the Steelers game. Rudolph is average, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yep. Turkey is a symbol for a touchdown. Touchdown, Turkey. Yep. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Steelers at their own 13. I believe Drew Allar is in the game. I believe that's him. I can't tell, but I think it is. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. No, that is Howard. Will Howard is still in the game. He's under center as he play action. Drops back, looking to his left, dumps it off. It's going to be caught, but he's hit immediately. I don't know how he held on to it, but he does lose a yard, so better off dropping it. That was Nichols on the catch. 2nd 11 coming up for the Steelers. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Talking his mod trolls. Yep, that's what Dominique is a troll. Not even a good one. Not even a good one. 2nd 11 for Pittsburgh. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Howard hands it off up the middle. Nichols at the 15. Still moving forward. And we brought down at the 18-yard line for a gain of 6. Sunday night week 1, yeah. That is Cowboys-Giants, I believe. 2 home runs for Schwarber, yeah. That sounds about right. In a big game, he will look like a star. 3rd down, 3rd and about 5. Need to get to the 23 for a brand new set of downs. Howard in the gun. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Howard trying to get him to jump off sides. Does not. He drops back. He's looking to his left. Throws. It is caught at the 25, and he's tackled at the 28. That'll be a Pittsburgh Steelers 1st down. That is Robert Tonyan. And, yeah, I think Howard really likes Tonyan. He seems to have a nice connection with, again, the former Packer. Don't even know who the backup quarterbacks. Tyrod Taylor and Scott McCord. Those have been in for the Packers. Control on the bridge, you're going to charge you big time. Yep, there you go. All right, 1st and 10 for the Steelers at the 27. Howard under center. That's a toss to Nichols. Nichols trying to cut inside but cannot as the Packers all over it for a loss of 1. Jonathan Ford on the tackle there for the Packers. Kyle McCord, yep. And of course, again, as you can see, Chris having a Packer emoji. Again, whatever game it is, I do try to get the emojis for those teams. Of course, I'm a Steeler fan, so you'll have an extra emoji. And of course, we're in baseball season, so the Pirates will have it. But there you go. Emojis in the chat for members as Howard drops back. He is looking. He steps up and is going to take off and run, diving forward for a couple. Trying to show off his what he can do with his feet. So gain of 2 for Will Howard. Robert Tonyan was also on the Bears. I did not know that. Appreciate you, Mr. Robert, for tuning in. Nichols is out here moving. Nichols is good. Hey, I think Nichols is pretty good. At least so far. 3rd and 9, ball at the 28. Need to get to the 37. Howard in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left as Howard drops back, looking over the middle. Moving to his right. Heavy pressure, throws it, and it's going to be incomplete. Dangerous throw by Howard. And it was a wobbler as well. Definitely not a good decision. And the Steelers will have to punt it away. And under heavy pressure, of course, but forcing a throw, and it was not a clean one. And there were a bunch of Packers, a pack of Packers, all over the ball, but couldn't get a hand on it. Steelers will punt. Cameron Johnston ready to boot it away, and now there's a penalty, or a stoppage, I should say. Too many men on the defense. That'll move them up 5, but the Steelers will still punt. Your German Shepherd also enjoys. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Backward. Yeah, I know a lot of the the baseball crowd wasn't here for last year, so I appreciate you for again hanging out. So I know again you were probably with the other channels for football season. There's the boots. Fielding at the 15, he's at the 20, 25, runs into his own guy, and he's going to be brought down. The Steelers trying to rip the ball out because, yes, Shepard kind of gave up. He was hit by his own player, and that doesn't mean he's down. That's pretty interesting there. So he's going to be touched down around the 22, but there is a flag. How's it going, Jake? Welcome on in. Celebrated your 85th birthday yesterday. Going strong. Happy late birthday to Jake, folks. So there is a penalty on the Packers. And I believe that's going to be half the distance. Maybe, or is it 10-yard? Regardless, Packers ball whenever we do return. So happy birthdays in the chat for Jake. Appreciate you, Jake, for hanging out. Suck at punt returns. Yeah, it's tough. That is tough. I mean, it's preseason. You get it cleaned up. Packers will have it inside the 7 whenever we do return. Yeah, it was a illegal block. So I guess a crackback block, I guess. Terrible coverage by NFL Network. I think they cover the NFL Europe game. So, yeah, it's going to stink. Yeah, NFL Network's horrible, which is horrible. It's weird that you would think the NFL would actually, kind of show the other networks what they want, and yet they're actually the worst, 100%. Lots of learning opportunities. With preseason, yeah, for sure. Hope there isn't a YouTube game either. I don't know. I know there was last year, which I actually didn't see that. Yeah, it's pretty bad. They don't have high hopes for anything. High hopes they'll clean up anything. That's tough. Again, make sure, of course, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. We are 6 subs away from 10,750. So make sure again to sub it up if you haven't done so already, folks. Make sure to do it. Well, we can try. We're going to try to get there. Of course, again, I'll be live next week, next Friday, Steelers and the Jets. So that one should be fun. Friday evening, that one at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Steelers, Jets. So hopefully I'll see you there as well. NFL Network is owned. Yeah, they're owned by Disney and ESPN. Yeah, it was in Brazil. It was horrible. And yeah, ESPN bought NFL Network, which is, yeah, horrible. Let's go, Steelers. Appreciate you, Patricia. Let's go. Let's go. All right. We are somewhat working our way back. Again, the Packers will have it at their own 7. They're showing a play-action pass from Fernando Mendoza. Nice throw there. Looks like Scott McCord is still in at quarterback for the Packers. He's in the gun, going right to left on your YouTube screen. McCord drops back, looking to his right, throws, caught at the 10, and then pushed out of bounds at the 11 for a gain of about 4. See who made the catch there. Number 49 on the catch. That was Drake Dabney with the catch. Pushed out of bounds by Slaughter. That's why NFL Network stinks. It is bad. I don't know. It wasn't really that great last year, to be honest with you. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 11. McCord under center as he hands it off up the middle, cutting inside. It's at the 15 and then brought down, or well, I guess right around the 15-yard line. Only a gain of about 4 or 5. Guess they'll mark him down to the 16. That'd be a generous spot. That was Damian Martinez on the carry. I believe he was. I remember him on Oregon State. I don't know if he went to Miami. I don't recall. Regardless, 3rd and short for the Packers. McCord hands it off up the middle, and he's close. I don't know. Depends on the spot. That is a generous spot on the far side. That's going to be a first down because the referee just gave him a whole extra yard. So first down, Packers. Not trying to, of course, complain about referees in the preseason, but that was extremely generous. So Martinez gets his yard. They give him 2. First down, Packers. Ball at the 18. McCord in the shotgun, receiver to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Martinez to his left as well, sending a man in motion. McCord takes a snap and hands it off. Martinez cutting inside. He's at the 20, seeking contact, tackled at the 22. That's a gain of 4 for Martinez. And thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. 5 subs away. Thank you very much. How's it going, Enjoyer? Appreciate you, man. Howard looks fine. I think he looks fine. Had some good moments. Didn't have some, had some, I don't know. Had some nice ones. Had some moments. As play action, McCord fading back, throws, it's caught at the 30 and then pushed down about to the 31. I don't know how he made the throw. McCord with the guy in his face running backwards. Able to make a nice sidearm throw. Wow, that was a nice throw. So that is a first down for the Packers. That was a gain of 9. Messiah Swinson with the catch. So 1st and 10 for McCord. They're going to mark him out at the 30. McCord under center, receivers to each side. McCord takes a snap and play action. Drops back. He steps up. He heaves it down the middle of the field. It is overthrown. Incomplete. Michael Studevant, the intended target, but McCord overthrew him by a couple of feet. Couldn't get worse. Yeah, that's terrible. I know, AJ. It's bad. I had YouTube TV last year. Yeah, same here. I had YouTube TV, and then the college thing happened. I went to Hulu, but now I'm back on YouTube TV. I just rejoined last month. 2nd and 10 for the Packers. Ball at the 30. McCord in the gun. Trips to the right, one to the left. McCord drops back. Heavy pressure. Throws. It is caught at the 38. Makes the guy miss. And is tackled at the 42-yard line. That is a first down for the Packers. That was a nice play by Nayer. A nice throw as well. McCord looking pretty nice. There is a penalty on the play. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. 4 subs away. Thank you. Thank you very much. Roughing the passer on the Steelers. Another penalty. They're going to tack on 15. That is now 9 penalties for the Steelers. 110 penalty yards. I mean, that is just... You just can't do that. And they're going to say he wrapped him up and it was the body weight, which, of course, again, I hate that. That's a stupid penalty, but I mean, you know, the players know the rules now. That's been in the league for almost 10 years. First and 10 at the 43. McCord is under center, receivers to east side, sending a man in motion. McCord takes the snap and hands it off up the middle. He's dancing around, hopping over a guy, and then tackled at the 40. That's going to be a gain of 3. I believe that was Nixon on the carry. QBs make great throws versus the Steelers. Looks like there's an injured Packer. Number 70 down for the Packers. A lineman holding his knee. And he does not like it. He is slamming his hands on his head. So a little bit of a delay here. An injury timeout. All right. So again, I appreciate you guys for hanging out. 3 subs away. Appreciate it. Soft NFL penalty. Yep. Thank you, Miss Gina. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. So we'll see. Again, I don't know. Looks like they might be switching back and forth between Steelers, Packers, and Titans and 49ers. So I really hope that's not the case. Let me go ahead and again, if I do have to redirect you guys elsewhere, and I do apologize. Again, that would only happen during preseason. Then, yeah, but that was kind of what I feared, is that they would take away this game for some reason. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we're almost there, Miss Jean, almost. ESPN's a joke now. Yep. No, for sure. It's just garbage. Let's go, and Jeffrey, welcome on in. Typical first preseason game for sure. I really like how the young man Bernard look. Yeah, Bernard's looking really good. I agree. Can't afford lineman injuries. Yeah, no, that is no bueno. So let me again see how. And I do apologize. I feel so bad if they end up like. I mean, if they show both games at the same time, I guess it's fine. But like, if they kind of take away, I'm gonna really hate that. So right now, again, they are showing the Titans and the Niners. So hold on, give me a second. Again, I do apologize. If you trickle on out of here, I'm not going to blame you at all. I do not blame you at all. But of course, again, I'm at the mercy of NFL Network. They just started showing another game. So I am trying to find another way to catch this game right now, because I don't think they've resumed it either. There's still an injury break. All right, well, right now we have it back over here on the left side. So if they can just do it like that, that's fine. So McCord is under center. Receivers left, receiver to the right. Ball at the Steelers 40. Sending a man in motion. McCord hands it off up the middle, and he's muscling his way forward and gang tackled. Still breaking free. They're going to whistle him dead after a gain of a yard. Castro is in the area for the Steelers. Martinez on the carry. Gain of 1. KDA in Pittsburgh. Again, I'm not in the Pittsburgh area, so I'm at the mercy of NFL Network. All right, third down for the Packers. They need to get to the 33 for a brand new set of downs. McCord in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. McCord changing the play at the line. The Steelers also changing their coverage. McCord drops back, looking to his left. Now over the middle. Steps up, throws. It is caught at the 30 and is brought down at the 25-yard line. Another first down for the Packers. Steelers really just can't get off the field on third down. It seems like it anyway. Again, the Packers, McCord again, doing a good job recognizing he needed to change the play. And the Steelers changed something that didn't work. So first down. First down, Packers. Go Steelers. ESPN is still crap. Appreciate you, AJ. Just saw this. Thank you for the $5 super chat. W's in the chat for AJ. I'm sure you guys already did it as he hands it off up the middle. And is only going to get a yard. So 2nd and 9 coming up again. Thank you, AJ. I do appreciate it. Make sure again to give AJ his W's, folks. Some substitutions for the Steelers. Again, I don't know. I know it's preseason, but again, just seeing kind of the same things over and over for years. McCord in the gun, sending a man in motion. It's going to be trips to the right, tight end, and tight to the left. McCord hands it off to Martinez up the middle at the 20. Tackled at the 19-yard line for a gain of 5. Looks like they'll mark him down at the 20, so just a gain of 4. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Packers. That was last year, too. It's been like that for almost 15, 20 years. Even during the Cowher days, it really did happen a lot. I remember that. Number 70 was a really good backup. Oh, man, yeah. That is not good. 3rd and 5. They need to get to the 15 for a brand new set of downs. McCord in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. McCord takes the snap, looking to his left. Heavy pressure, moving, throws it away. Incomplete. The Steelers brought the blitz. And that was definitely what the doctor ordered, as they're able to get out of it, at least for now. And I believe the Packers will bring on the field goal units. Heavy pressure. Good defense there by the Steelers. So the Packers will be on for the 38-yard attempt. Looking to take the lead here. Smack on for the kick. There it is. He smacks it through. Packers 9, Steelers 7. 4:28 left to go in the 3rd quarter. They, of course, will step away. I will be right here. They would bless us with Diana and Mike. Yeah, 100%. NFL Sunday Ticket not airs preseason games? No, it's just regular season. Yep. Just regular season. Allar time. Yeah, we might see him here. We'll see. We did score a touchdown. We did. And thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That was kind of my goal tonight, so I do appreciate it. We got a really good push there with the Grossi posse, so thank you very much. But I do appreciate you guys. Again, hopefully you are enjoying it. And, of course, again, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Trying to grow the channel even more. As, again, we're just 27 days. Again, how many other channels have a ticker down to the NFL season? Looks like a weapon. Yeah, this guy looks pretty good. Grossi rated us. Yep. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Man. Again, I'll be back next week for the Steelers. Jets Steelers Friday nights, 7 Eastern, 6 Central. And, of course, again, until then, I'll be covering a lot of baseball, a lot of the Pirates. But, of course, we'll be opening up to more other baseball games as well, due to the Pirates' struggles. But it was a nice game today, though, so can't be too upset. Yeah, Dowdle did not play tonight there, John. Yeah, Dowdle did not play tonight. A lot of the starters didn't. DK didn't. Many of them didn't. kind of odd seeing you do football. It's a football channel. I know everyone seems to be shocked by that, but yeah, it's a football channel. No, you're good, Darren. You don't have to. You're good, Darren. I appreciate you, man. You need to have like an Avengers Doomsday Clock. Yeah, I don't. Maybe. Probably out of my budget. Pirates need to take all 3 at home. They really do, but realistically, I don't know. Doc loves questions. Yeah, I enjoy them. I appreciate you guys. A little bit of a day break. They're showing Jeremiah Love hurdling a guy. Again, he's, I'm sure, going to be relied on. Looks like Gardner Minshew is fine. All right, Heinrich is back to return for the Steelers. Eli Heinrich, the running back out of Navy. So that'll be pretty cool to see him in action. So Smack is ready to boot it away. Smack it away. Fielded in the end zone. He's at the 5, 10, 15, 20. Weegen is going to be wrapped up at the 22-yard line, and that is where the Steelers will begin their drive. 4:21 left to go here in the third quarter. Looks like, again, we will see Drew Allar. Third-round pick. As an O's fan, I understand, yeah. I know BW is not happy. Left Grossi at the beginning, cooked dinner and couldn't watch the game, so I found you here. Appreciate you, man. Other than the Grossi radio. Appreciate you, Tim. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, yeah. No, that sounds great. Yeah, big fan again of Grossi. He's a legend. Hands it off up the middle. This is Caleb Johnson. Johnson's only going to get a couple. Again, he, of course, did not have a great year last year. And he's kind of on the bubble as well. Hopefully the bats are still going. Yeah, for sure. At least this game gives you a good brew from the Pirates. Yeah, I mean, break. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely, I don't know. They look pretty good today. Brandon Purtis, your guy, and found you. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, Purtis, that's good sports. Big Broncos fan for sure. Yeah, I do watch Grossi more than him. Really, I watch Tree the most out of those guys. Allar's under center as he tosses to Johnson down the near side, cutting in, bouncing off defenders, but not going to get much. To be fair, not much room to work with right now as the Packers kind of closing the gaps. 3rd and 7 coming up for Pittsburgh. But yeah, thank you, Tim, for hanging out. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Not an Allar guy at all, but let's see what he's got. That's all you can do, man. You know, with Howard and Allar, you can just, all we can do is just see how they look. 3rd and 7. Need to get to the 34. Brandy set it down. Strips to the left, one to the right. Allar awaits the snap, takes the snap, drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, throws. It is caught. It's at the 35, 40. Weegen at the 45. It's at the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Tackled at the 3. What a catch and run by Weegen. Look at that. Man, it had been, I mean, I don't know. That's just cool to see. It's been forever since I've seen a huge play from the Steelers. Obviously, it's been months. And it helps out the defender slipped. Maybe a little push off. I didn't really see much, to be honest with you. What push off? All I know is Weegen is at the 2. Gain of 75 yards. The Steelers will have it 1st and goal. That stumble, yeah, he kind of stumbled a little bit. That prevented him from going all the way. But that will work. That'll make Allar's stats look really good, if you're wondering. Just that one throw. I guess there's an injury time. I don't know, the game is kind of stopped with 2:38 left. Not too sure if there was an injury on the play. Nothing has been mentioned. Grossi Perna shows the best. Yep, it is good. Hyped Carson Beck has looked solid. People talk like he's a bum. Yeah, a lot of people don't like him just for college purposes, but he looked really good. So right now, a little bit of a timeout. Kind of, Well, maybe not. I don't know. The Steelers were in the huddle, and then they just cut away. So that's NFL Network for you. Nice play by Weegen. Yep. So maybe 10-9. Yeah, this guy. Trisk. Yeah, they might score a field goal here. We'll see. They're at the 3. So again, I guess we just went to commercial break, but I do appreciate you guys again for hanging out. Make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. It is free. 60 on Green Bay. It was 75 yards. 74 yards. 74-yard catch and run by Caden Weegen. Defender tripped. Yeah, he slipped up. He slipped in. Wide open. No injury. Yeah, and a lot of injuries tonight. That's kind of how it goes. Going to see a lot of injuries in preseason and in training camp. I mean, of course, even the regular season, obviously. But, yeah, it's always the bad thing about it is that there's always injuries. But I also don't like the rule changes, of course. Again, that, I don't know. Trying to make the game safer, but I think you just make the game even worse because, yeah, I don't know. He's fast. He is. He is. Will McCarthy pass 2 out of 3 times? I don't know. We are this guy. Yeah, Penn State. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. We're almost back, folks. I promise. What college did Weegen? Weegen was from Iowa. He's an Iowa Hawkeye. Does love to throw the ball. He does. That's kind of what I want to see. I want to see more of that. All right, we're working our way back, kind of. Looks like they're showing off a Cam Ward highlight here on NFL Network. Nice little catch and run there to Calvin Ridley. He was slammed out of bounds. Titans have some nice uniforms. If only they had the red face mask, then it would have been elite. But they dropped the ball. They don't know what they're doing, but pretty nice, though. Much better than the uniforms they've had. All right, Steelers will have it first and goal at the 3. Allar is under center. Tight ends and receivers in tight. Caleb Johnson in the backfield. Allar takes a snap. Play action. Rolling to his right. Throws. It's caught at no, he drops it. Oh, he had it. Nowakowski, a fullback from Indiana. Nowakowski had it. Throw not the best, but definitely doable. Oh, man, he had dinosaur arms. T-Rex arms. What in the world? Second and goal coming up for Pittsburgh. He had it. Allar in the gun. 2 receivers left and 1 to the right. Allar takes a snap and keeps it on the RPO. Going in, diving in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. They now lead 13-9. Drew Allar with a 3-yard rushing touchdown, keeping it on the RPO option. Don't know why I said option there, but it's the RPO. Whatever. It's quarterback keeper. Simple terms. Steelers 13, Packers 9, pending the extra points. Touchdown, turkeys. Yeah, we got to get the turkey. That's right, turkey in the chat. The touchdown, turkey. Again, he's making his debut, or his season debut, during Thanksgiving. Steelers have a new kicker out there. The kick is up. It is good. 14-9. Good kick. His first ever kick is good. Not too sure this is. But he's 1 for 1. Marjan, the kicker. 14-9, Pittsburgh, 2:25 left to go in the third. Who do you think wins the Central? Brewers or the Cubs? I still think the Brewers. It's going to see that a lot in the film room. Yep. Brewers for sure. Yeah, I wonder why Chris has the Brewers. Yep. Oh, man. Yeah, it should be fun, though. The Cubs are making it very interesting. They are making it very interesting. But I got the Brewers. All right, again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Again, I'll be back next week. Steelers and the Jets. And, of course, again, throughout the NFL season, 5 NFL games every single week. At least. At least. All right, the Bengals 13, Lions 6, Patriots 10, Colts 7, Cardinals 21, Raiders 14, Chargers 10, Texans 7, and the Titans and 49ers 0-0 as they're just now beginning. Welcome back, Orville. Welcome on back. Touchdown, Turkey. It should be 21-9, but the Steelers had. Yep. I hear you. Christopher liking it. Touchdown, Steelers. All right, we are back. There's the kickoff. Fielded at the 5. He's at the 10, 15, 20. Bouncing outside the 25. Stumbles at the 30. Pushed down at the 31. Gain of 28 yards. Return of 28 yards there by Sturdivant. They're showing their quick slant there by Weege. And again, he stumbled. If he didn't stumble, that's a touchdown. Run pass option. You're right. Yeah, I said RPO option. I didn't need to add the option there. But yeah. All right, 1st and 10 for the Packers. Looks like they marked him down at the 30. I believe McCord is still in the game. Play action. Rolling to his right as McCord throws in the flat, caught. And he's at the 35, steps out of bounds at the 35 for a gain of 5. That was Swinson with the catch. Messiah Swinson. That's a very interesting first name. You can see it right there. We got the... Usually, that's going to be pretty close to where I'm at. I might be ahead sometimes. I might be behind. But for the most part, for the NFL season, it'll be pretty good. Pretty on it. All right, 2nd and 6. They marked him out at the 34. McCord in the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. As McCord drops back, looking, throws to his right. It is caught at the 43. Nice catch. And that's going to be a first down. Gain of 8. Going to mark him down at the 42. There was Sturdivant on the catch. There it is, Sturdivant. Had to change a blower motor on the AC unit. That is tough. Need a terrible towel emoji. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I only have so many, though. I only have so many emojis. 1st and 10 at the 42. Rolling to his left is McCord. He's moving. McCord keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to run out of bounds at around the 45. That's a gain of 2. Gain of 2 on the play there for McCord. 1 minute left to go here in the 3rd quarter. 14-9. Pittsburgh leading. Of course, again, it doesn't really matter who wins. You just kind of want to see how the team looks. Steelers, of course, have a lot to clean up, a lot of penalties. Undisciplined. Quarterback's looking fine, though, for sure. That's what's important. 2nd and 8. Ball at the 45. McCord takes the snap. Play action. Looking over the middle. Scrambling to his left. Heavy pressure. McCord goes down. That's a sack. That is a huge loss there. A loss of 12. Israel Mukuamu. Huge loss. 3rd and long coming up for the Packers. That sack was... No, I can't say that. 3rd and 19. Looks like they will take this to the end of the quarter. Steelers 14, Packers 9. So they will step away. I, of course, will be right here. Packers score a touchdown. Will they go for 2? I mean, mine as well. Doesn't matter who wins. It does matter. Oh, for you, yeah, you have money. Sorry. Yes, those of you that have money on the game, I guess it is important. Yes. Yes, the NFL turkey, he'll make an appearance Thanksgiving, though, not immediately. I want to see how these young quarterbacks and receivers. Yeah, so far so good, for sure. Michael with the cheese. I think Doc made sandwiches out of the turkey. No. I did have I'm not even kidding. I had a turkey sandwich. They ordered Subway. There was a promotion, buy one, get one free, a foot long. So the wife and I, we had a sandwich. I had my turkey. She got the spicy Italian or something. Something like Italian. I can't remember what it was. I did have a turkey sandwich. I can't lie. That is kind of my go-to football meal, by the way. If anyone's wondering, I don't know. For some reason, I associate Subway with football. And I always try to get a Subway sandwich on game day. I always do. So I did it today. Got a Subway sandwich. You won your bet. There you go. Denny with the turkeys. Yeah, I know. It was pretty brutal. Turkey wanted more money. Thank you again for the subs. I do appreciate it. Usually I do these noises for the subs. But I don't know how many are bots because there's a lot of bots. But we'll find out tomorrow when you see the sub count probably loses about 5 or 6, but that's okay. We'll get him back. You think McCarthy will be a huge improvement? Very little, to be honest, but I think that little could take us to a few playoff wins. I really do. McCarthy will hold players accountable, yeah. And again, it's just the difference, just the fact that it's a different voice and it's on the offensive side of the ball. I think that's huge. So I think of them as the same, to be honest, but it's just we needed something different. Like you can't keep running it back over and over when you're not getting the results that you need. What's the turkey have to do with touchdown? It's just a little gag we did for Thanksgiving, and everyone in the chat loved it, so we ended up just keeping on going. But it was for Thanksgiving only, but the chat loved the turkey. Dumps it off over the middle. He's going to get a couple, maybe more than a couple. Gain of 5. So 3rd and long. They cut back to it late. And he's going to get 5. 4th and 14 coming up for the Packers, and they will punt. Yeah, that sack kind of just undid all the good stuff by McCord, or at least on that drive. Packers will punt. Subway's fallen off. It has fallen off, not going to lie. There is the punt. 10-20. Not a good punt, but a nice bounce. Fielded at the 18. It's at the 20. Weegen hit out of bounds at the 23-yard line. And that is where the Steelers will begin their drive. That's why the turkey looks down on you with that face. He thinks you're a savage, apparently. Jersey Mike's. I don't have a Jersey Mike's near me. I live in the middle of nowhere, so I got nothing. Quiznos. I never had Quiznos. I wish I had a Quiznos. Looks like there was a penalty during the play, but I can't hear it because Cameron Hayward is getting interviewed. So I don't know what happened. Is it on the Steelers? Is it on the Packers? The world will never know. That's a new DC. Yep, new DC. Pretty much a whole new staff. All but a few coaches stayed. So a little bit of delay here. I do apologize for that. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Again, you're going to get a lot of football here. 10 NFL teams featured each week. At least 5 NFL games, sometimes 6. And again, if there's holidays, we'll have even more. All right, Eli Heinrich's checking into the game as a running back. We'll see how he looks. Definitely saw him play a few times at Navy last year. It was pretty solid back. So I'm kind of curious to see how it looks. So it looks like it was a blindside block by the Steelers. What else is new? That'll back him up 10. That is now, I believe that's incorrect. I believe it's 11 penalties now for the Steelers. Could be 10, but I think it's 11. 1st and 10 at the 11. Allar in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Allar takes the snap, drops back, looking, throws, and it's going to be caught. He's at the 15, 20, 25, and is tackled at the 28-yard line. That was Hurlman with the catch and run. That is going to be a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. Good play. Pretty much a simple out route. And aggressive tackle by the Packers defender, but he missed. And Hurlman taking his way up the field for a nice catch and run of 17. Max Hurlman. McAllister selling. I've been there once. I've never had their subs. I need to do that. I need to give that a shot. McAllister's, yes. It was good. I think I just had a regular sandwich. 1st and 10 at the 29. I think it was pricey, though, if I remember. It was Allar. Play action. Drops back. Looking. Throws it down the near side. It is off the hands. Incomplete, but the defender was draped all over him. There is a penalty. And that'll be a first down for the Steelers. Yeah, the defender was trying to take off the receiver's clothing. That is just not a football move. You can't do that. As a spot foul, that's going to be a Steelers first down. Michael's a bot. This guy. Somebody changed the way they make their subs, and the workers are ticked. They're not as good. Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. I do feel like it's not as good. 1st and 10 at the 40. Allar is under center, receivers to each side. Heidenreich in the backfield. As he takes a snap, this is a toss to Heidenreich down the near side, cutting inside, and is going to get a couple. As he's brought down at the 42-yard line. So his first carry gets him 2. Doing just Steelers preseason? I don't know. Preseason may just be Steelers, but if I do have a chance to cover some other games, I will. Thank you, Kitty. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I try. This is what I think is my best. I know it's my best when it comes to play-by-play football. Then it's baseball. Then after that, you can insert whatever. 2nd and 8 at the 42. As Allar drops back, looking, throws over the middle. It is caught at the 50, tackled immediately, but that is a first down. That was Wentz on the catch, not Carson. Levi Wentz with a catch of 9 yards. Just a quick slant, tackled immediately. Again, good coverage. He was right on him, but that is a better catch. First down, Pittsburgh. They're at the Green Bay 49. Allar in the gun, kind of moving quickly. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Allar awaits the snap, takes the snap, drops back, looking over the middle, throws. It is caught at the 40. It's at the 35. Hurlman at the 30 and tackled at the 29-yard line. Gain of 20. That's a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. Allar's definitely going to have the stats there. Yeah, Denny with the 0s and 1s. This guy. So 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh. They're at the Green Bay 28. It's like they gave him 21. That's a nice nice spot. Allar in the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Moving right to left on your YouTube screen. As he takes the snap. Allar dropping back. Heavy pressure. Throws it down the right side. It is overthrown. Incomplete. Pass intended for Max Hurlman. He seems to be really upset about it. Nothing he can really do. It was good coverage by Green Bay. And, of course, good pressure. Sending the blitz. Yeah, PG channel. Try not to, yeah, the swearing. Allar swings it out. It's caught at the 25, and then he's tackled at the 23. Sorry, I couldn't set up the play for you. They just kind of cut to it last second. That was the tight end. Not too sure who this guy is. Number 81. I think of Jesse James, and I think of Zach Gentry, but I know it's neither. That is Lake McRee for a gain of 5. 3rd and 5 coming up for Pittsburgh. Again, they need to get to the 18 for a brand new set of downs. Allar's looking good. Allar's your pick. I wonder why, Seema. I wonder why Allar's your pick. All right, 3rd and 5. Allar drops back, looking to his right, throws over the middle. It is caught, and he is hit-sticked at the 16, but he holds on. That is a Pittsburgh Steelers first down. Nice stuff there by Hurlman. Good catch. They are in the red zone. Yeah, appreciate you, John. Thank you for hanging out with us, man. Appreciate it. Allar drops back, looking to his left, moving to his right, throws, it is caught, and steps out of bounds at the 12. That was McRee again with the catch. Nickel and diming the Packers to death, but hey, that'll work. Death by 1,000 cuts. This guy just said 6th and 7th round. Unbelievable. Anyway, gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up for Pittsburgh. Allar's got a gun. Yep, it's got the arm. That's kind of the... That wasn't the problem. Everything else really is the problem. Footwork and then accuracy. But so far looking pretty good. Hands it off to Heidenreich up the middle, crossing the 10 and tackled at the 9. That is a gain of 3. As the clock just continues to run again, the Steelers leading 14-9, 9:30 left to go in this one. Steelers in the red zone. Chris is not happy with the Packers. Appreciate you, Jay, for hanging out. Yeah, Allar's look pretty good. Both of them, really. Honestly, all the quarterbacks for the Steelers have had their moments. Rudolph honestly looked the best. I really hate to say that, but he really did. 3rd and 3 at the 9. Need to get to the 6. Allar drops back, looking to his right, now or the middle. Steps up, moving back. What's he doing? He throws to the end zone. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Weegen in the back corner. I believe the Steelers will have to kick a field goal. And now there's a late flag. Holding on the defense. That was a late flag. Wow. I mean, well, I'm not going to say that was, a scripted flag, but man, that was as late as can be. Bartholomew pleading his case. Referee, of course, not going to change the call. That's going to be an automatic first down for the Steelers. Wow, that was pretty crazy. So 1st and goal for the Steelers at the 5. I didn't like the pick. I'm not saying I didn't like the pick. I don't really have a preference between Allar or Howard, but hey, man, if they're a Steeler, I'm still going to pull for him. Allar moving to his left, rolling, throws. It is caught at the 1, steps in, touchdown Steelers. Caden Weegen, again, had that huge 74-yard catch and run. Should have had the touchdown then. He gets the touchdown now. The Pittsburgh Steelers lead 20-9 pending the extra point. Really good stuff there by the Steelers, honestly. The game's rigged, yep. Whoever this Allar quarterback is, Allar looks amazing. He's got the touch and looks smooth. It's looking pretty good, yep. My dad's name was John Hodges. Thanks for the reminder. There we go. The other chatter there. John Hodgetts, as there's the extra point. It is up. It is good. 21-9 is your score in Pittsburgh. 8:51 left to go. Thank you guys again for hanging out. Make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Yeah, let me go ahead and start a new poll. Let's see if I can. I think I have to exit out the chat. They changed a lot on my side of things. I don't really like it. So I have to end. So a lot of you guys with... Let me go ahead and start a new poll and we'll get it going. I'll even include Rudolph. I'll even include a McCord because honestly McCord did not look too bad. He has looked pretty good. All right. Let's do Rudolph. I'll put it in the order that I think they looked, by the way, from top to bottom. But of course, I'm always curious on what you guys think. Because I know we definitely disagree on many stuff, chat. We definitely do. All right, let me know who was the best quarterback tonight. Let me know down below in the comments. Let me know also in the poll. I'm curious. What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? Hyping up Allar when he's playing against guys. I mean, again, we're just, hey, again, all you can look for is, good throws, That's all we're trying to do here. We're not trying to hype up anyone. We're just excited that football's back. I mean, you don't want him to look bad. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Hyping up, is that crazy? But they're on the same boat. Yeah. Kind of curious here. Who is the best quarterback tonight? Looks like Allar with the early lead. No votes for McCord. Oh, my goodness. McCord. I'm telling McCord wasn't too bad. 0 votes. Where's Chris? Chris, are you still here? There's got to be some Packer fans that'll vote for McCord. Come on. Man. None of them were bad. No, for sure. I thought I mean, every quarterback, I think, played pretty good tonight, to be honest with you. Looks like they're showing a intentional grounding call, a controversial call there in San Francisco, I guess. I don't know about all that. Voted Allar, but you like McCord, yeah. Voted Rudolph, this guy. Hey, Rudolph, I thought looked pretty good. All right, fielded at the 10. He's at the 15, 20, 25, and is spun around and tackled at the 31. That was Nixon on the return for the Packers. And, of course, there's another penalty because these referees just can't help themselves. They have to throw flags. So holding on the return team, that'll back them up 10. I understand that, Michael. Again, trust me, I'm aware that one play, yes, is going to be boosted with the slant. You know, but again, he's had some nice throws as well. I mean, other throws than that. And that was a simple throw, but he's had some nice moments. He's had some nice moments. Again, I don't care who. I mean, none of these guys should be playing. If either of these guys play during the season's over. Hands it off up the middle. This is Martinez, I believe. Martinez is going to get a couple. Looks like we do have a new quarterback for the Packers. I'll be sure to reveal that information as soon as I can. So Allar 8 for 10, 143. You take out that big throw, he's 7 for 9. What was that, 69 yards? That's not too bad at all. That'll work. Ashcraft went 8 2/3. He went 9. That's incorrect. He had a complete game. Ashcraft went 9 innings. All right, second and about 9. Mystery guy is under center trying to wait and get his information. Number 13. Play action rolling to his left. Heavy pressure. He's backing up. He is sacked. Davis, that's his second sack of the night. He ran backwards again. That is a big no-no. You don't do it. You just can't run backwards. It's not Madden, folks. This is real life. It's going to be a third and very, very long. Again, I still don't know the guy's name. I'm trying to see if there'll update here. So third and long. Again, I apologize. Not too sure on the Packer guy, but he's number 13 for those that do know him. In the gun, he hands it off up the middle to Martinez. He's trying to rumble his way forward, but won't get much as he's tackled at the 9 for a gain of 2, and the Packers will have to punt it away. So the Steelers will get the ball back pretty quickly. Packer fan here, McCord is okay, but the team hasn't improved overall. Be lucky to get second in the division. I got you. Well, again, McCord won't play too much. He had a shutout through 8 1/3. Yep, he was really good. Only Vic. Yep, Vic. Vic could do it. There's the snap, and there is the punt. Almost blocked. Weegen fielded at the 40. No, that was not Weegen. That's Hurlman spinning around, and it's going to get hurled backwards. At the 38, though, I think forward progress will help him out to the 41, but we'll see. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you are enjoying the broadcast. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. So I'm trying to refresh here. Looks like we're good now. No, we're not. I don't know. Sorry about that. Hopefully it'll update soon. What a game the Pirates had. Yeah, it was a nice game today for the Pirates. It's about time. But hopefully they look good tomorrow. Please, please, please. Folks, again, make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Again, I appreciate you guys who crossed 10,750. We have a chance to get to 760. Make sure to sub it up. Again, I'll be here all year. If you're looking for the NFL, I got you covered. If you're looking for every Steeler game, I got you covered. But again, it's not just the Steeler channel. It's for everybody. I'll be covering 5 NFL games, at least 5 NFL games every single week. And the Steelers don't play 5 times a week. So I'm just saying, you're going to get a lot of NFL here. You will love it. If you're an NFL fan, you'll love the channel. I promise. I promise. If you're a real NFL fan, you will love the channel. Bears will be interesting with 3 good tight ends scheme. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really... I don't know. I know, of course, I've been very low on the Bears. Even last year, they definitely overachieved. I don't know if I have them going the same as far. But it'll be interesting, though. It'll be interesting. Almost 300 likes. Appreciate it. I didn't really push for likes. I don't really know. I don't really have an idea of what to really expect tonight. But yeah, we're almost at 300 likes. Thank you for that. Again, likes, of course, just push out the stream to more and more potential viewers. Thank you again for the subs. I do appreciate that. My fingernails are really long. I need to cut them. How's it going, CB? Welcome on in. Want to get your opinion on the O-line? The starters did not look good. I'll be honest. That was a little disappointing. So, little concerning going forward. We'll see how they look next week against the Jets. But yeah, I'll be honest. The starting O-line did not look all that great. I don't know. Maybe, hopefully I'm wrong. Maybe other people didn't see what I saw, but I thought they did not look all that great. So, anywho. All right, we are back. Again, Pittsburgh will have it at the 40. I imagine Allar is still in the game. I mean, I could be wrong. All right, Allar's under center, trips to the right, one to the left, sending a man in motion as Allar hands it off. This is Heidenreich. Heidenreich wrapped up immediately. Nothing for him. Tackled at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A lot of passes and catches in the middle of the field. Yeah, a lot of slants. That's been a crazy change of pace. Looks like there's a penalty on the Packers. They're tacking it on at the end of the run. It's going to be an automatic first down for Pittsburgh. So the penalties were one-sided against the Steelers in the first half. In the second half, it seems that the Packers have become the undisciplined ones. Appreciate you, Kevin. Thank you very much for that. 300 likes. Again, I do appreciate that. I really do. 1st and 10 at the 45. It's Allar's under center. Receivers to the right. 2 receivers to the left. Allar takes the snap and hands it off to Heidenreich. Trying to make something happen and will get tackled at the 49. Make it the 48. That's a gain of 3. It's going 83. Appreciate you, man. Hope Rudolph gets the nod. Oh my gosh. 83, this guy. Appreciate you, man. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. 83, of course, been here since last year. Like him and in the running. They're both Browns fans, so they like to pick on me. I appreciate you, man. Hopefully you're doing well. 2nd and 8. Allar rolling to his right. He's moving. He's throwing. It's caught at the 45. I think it's going to be just about a half-yard short of the first down. He points to the first down, but a lack of awareness there. Awareness rating needs to drop in Madden. It'll be 3rd and inches. That was number 89 on the catch again. Don't really have the name. Not sure on who that is, but that was Joaquin Davis. So 3rd and a half yard. Allar in the gun. Hands it off up the middle. Heinrich gets the first down. Needed a half yard. He gets 2. First down, Pittsburgh Steelers. As, of course, they'll just keep it going. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Game kind of slowing down. Football's in the air. Football's here. Yep, it is a great feeling. It really is. Their grandson scrimmage against A.C. Reynolds, alma mater of Ben Johnson and Rico Dowdle. Really, that's pretty cool. First and 10 at the 44. Allar in the gun. Allar awaits the snap and takes the snap. Drops back, throws. It is tipped away. Incomplete. Good defense. Not really a good throw by Allar. Allar with a big smile, but yeah, not an accurate throw. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Or Charlie Batch is coming in to finish it out. Hey, it's number 16, Allar and Batch. They're the same player, essentially. Offensive play calling good for a preseason game. I mean, it's preseason. I think they're keeping it pretty simple. I mean, it's been fine. I haven't really been a single play that I hated, but I don't know. To be honest, I didn't really watch too much preseason in the past. As Allar takes the snap, hands it off to Heinrich. He hesitates and hits the hole, but it is quickly swallowed up. The Packers do not want Heinrich to have anything because they have really shut him down. I mean, Nichols, of course, he had to work for his yardage as well, but I feel like he had a little bit more room. But yeah, no, Heinrich, I feel bad for him. Only 6 carries, 11 yards. People are going to look at it and not think it's any good. I mean, I have seen this guy play in college. Very good. But hasn't really had much to work with tonight. 3rd and 8, need to get to the 34. Allar in the gun. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. 3:16 and counting here in the 4th quarter. Allar takes the snap and hands it off on the draw at the 40 and is going to be brought down at the 38-yard line for a gain of 4. And that'll take us to the, I was going to say the 2-minute warning. No, not even close. 3 minutes, but that'll bring up 4th down. McCarthy is seemingly keeping the offense on the field, may as well. He's from Pittsburgh, Heinrich. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think I knew that. And thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. We're 1 sub away from 760. Thank you very much for that. 4th and 4. They need to get to the 34 for a brand new set of downs. Allar in the gun. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. Allar drops back, looking to his right, now to his left. Throws it down the left side, and it is incomplete. But Hurlman is able to draw the flag. He almost got in the defender's face. Oh, man, if he was... I did not like that, to be honest with you. But I think they're not going to give him any penalties, and I think it's going to be a spot foul. So, yep, pass interference. The Steelers will be granted a first down thanks to the penalty. They'll have it in the red zone. Thank you again. Appreciate that very much so. I do appreciate it. Yeah, Hurlman, again, he gets up, starts celebrating. I think he initially was going to go to the defender. But then he kind of sidesteps away. I don't know, celebrating like that for a penalty, I think it's ridiculous. But that is the boomer in me. 1st and 10 at the 14. Allar under center. Receivers to each side. Allar hands it off to Heinrich. Bouncing it outside, cutting in, and is going to get tackled at the 12. Man, it just seems like the Packers are all over Heinrich. Not really much up front either, to be honest with you. That'll take us, though, to the 2-minute warning. 21-9, Pittsburgh leading over Green Bay. Of course, it doesn't matter at all. Has no impact on the season, but it's always nice to see the Steelers get a win, even if it is preseason. Allar's footwork, I mean, I didn't see any problems with it, to be honest with you. Howard had some nice moments. Didn't have some nice moments. Based on the poll there, that's kind of how I viewed these quarterbacks. Rudolph, Allar, McCord, and Howard. I kind of put it that way. But, yeah. Refs suck. Yeah. Better know that he was crying. I guess I'm not following there. Allar's a gunslinger, I guess. Again, make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. Again, 2-minute warning. I do appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, tomorrow I'll be calling some more baseball. It'll be the Pirates and the Red Sox. I'll be back for that. Unsure if I'm really going to be doing much of the rest of the preseason. I don't really think I will. Or at least as far as this week. Again, next week probably. I don't know about this week. All right, the Bengals leading 16-6 over the Lions. The Patriots 13, Colts 7, Cardinals 24, Raiders 14. Chargers have just scored. They lead 13-7 over the Texans. The Titans 7, 49ers 7. Of course, after the game, we'll go over all the stats, and we'll see how the rest of the. I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see how some of the other games looked as well as how some of the other players. So we'll look at that as well, and that'll be the end of the stream. I do want to, this year, at the end of the primetime games on Mondays and Thursdays, I'll stay on for after the stream for about, at least 10 more minutes. Chatting it up with you guys, just kind of getting your thoughts on things as well. But Sundays, it's going to be like a hard out at Sunday night, unless I have the energy, because I'll be on for 12 hours, essentially. Kurt Warner was a grocery bagger. That is true. Hey, I was a grocery bagger. And, well, I guess, hey, I was proven right. O-line was more of an issue rather than Howard. Yeah, I think O-line just wasn't really all that great tonight, to be honest. But I don't know. I mean, I still don't really like some of the throws, some of the decisions. Like the one where he's fading back. He has a guy in his face. He's fading backwards, throws in the middle of the field. That is a pick. I mean, against starters. I mean, you can't make that throw. Looks like Mendoza just got lit up in, I was going to say Oakland, Las Vegas. Jeez, But no, Howard, again, had some nice stuff. But there was some stuff there. That's the one, though, that sticks out. I know there was multiple plays, but you can't be fading backwards with a guy in your face and throw it in the middle of the field. That is, you just can't do it. All right, we're back. 2-minute warning. He hands it off up the middle, and he's going to get a couple, maybe 3. I want to say that's Heinrich on the carry. They didn't really show the beginning of the play. It is Heinrich. As a gain of 3, and the Packers will take their first time out. How did I find you? Oh, you found me, Turkey. Made a Steelers anthem beat before game day just for today being the first game of the season. Who wants to hear it? I hope it's PG, man. You can go ahead and drop it down below. But yeah, please. Burhart on the sideline. Oh, you probably would have played like a drive or something. All right, second down. I hear some whistles, so I think we're back in action. If you had the under, I think you're good for now. I think the over-under was 33.5, but if the Steelers score, well, GG's. Allar in the gun as he drops back. He's looking over the middle. He steps up, throws. It is batted away, incomplete. Oh, and a late flag. I mean, as late as you could possibly have. Everyone's walking away. The referee takes it out and slams it down. Pass interference on the Packers. Wow, that guy definitely had the over. That was one of the latest flags. He watches everybody get up and then decides to take it out and throw. That was pretty bad. Now, was the guy all over him? Yes. But, I mean, that was as delayed of a call as you can have it. And it's going to be 1st and goal at the 4. Good luck this season. Still believe the Steelers punter will be the MVP. I think you're incorrect, but appreciate you in the running. Thank you for the $5 super chat contribution. Thank you very much. W's in the chat for in the running. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for your support as Allar rolls to his left. Throws. It is caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. That was Nowakowski with the catch. The fullback, he dropped it earlier, but he gets his touchdown here as the Steelers now lead 27-9. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. You must have the over 100%. Thank you, Mongo, for hanging out. Thank you again, Miss Donna, for hanging out with us. I know you had a project you said with your daughter earlier with the cats. Like the way Coach Mike is calling the game. Yeah, I mean, nothing really. I don't really remember a specific play that I didn't like, so that's always good. Send you money if you help me move. Nope. Sorry. All right, extra point for the Steelers. And it's already a 3-score game. The Steelers will win this game, for those of you that really do care about that. Here is the kick. It is up. It is good. 28-9 is your score. Was that really the cover? 33.5, or was it more than that? Eddie, what do y'all have? Did y'all have 37 or 33? So I'm seeing it could be 37.5, but I don't know. Anywho, again, make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. Thank you guys again for hanging out tonight. Again, I'll be covering every single Steeler game as well as other NFL games each and every week. Make sure again to sub to the channel. It is free. How about? I'm not following there, John. Not too sure what was so bad. Browns for the W? No. JT says you give you $5 if you say the Texans are better than the Steelers. No. I don't lie on camera. I don't lie off camera, actually. So I don't do either. There's no lying whatsoever. Appreciate you, Jeffrey. Thank you very much. Go Steelers. Appreciate you, Jeffrey. You have a good night. Let's go. Roy from Rowlett checking in, waiting for the oven in Texas to be shut off. Take another vacation in September. I got you. Thank you, Roy. Appreciate it. It is hot. That's all it is over here. It is hot. The closing line was 38.5. Okay, so actually, it still is doable, at least for the under. All right, earlier I did ask what you guys were thinking on who the best quarterback was. 42% of you guys with Drew Allar. So, yeah, 43 with Allar, 33% with Rudolph, and 19% with Howard. 6% for McCord. It wasn't bad himself, but $100. Okay, we're talking. I think that's more in the area of me willing to lie. I would be willing to lie for $100. $100. Who's backup kicker? I don't know. I said his name earlier. I don't recall. Packers dominate the line of scrimmage over the Steelers, both sides of the ball. Kinda. I would say so. Maybe not maybe our defensive line was a little bit better, but our offensive line kind of got worked. And again, that's a recurring problem with the Steelers. You need to have a good offensive line to win. Doctor is Drew kicking. I don't even know who Drew is. So I'm sorry, Jacob. All right, we are back. It is Laith Marjan. That is the other kicker. That's the guy that's been kicking off. And he boots it out of the end zone. That is going to be a touchback. The Packers will have it at the 35. So I guess Marjan had the over because he's trying to help out the Packers. Did you know that Drew is from Ohio, Doctor? Drew. Are you talking about Drew Allar? Oh, yes. Drew, I think, grew up an Ohio State fan, I think. Spectacular saying to cut Rodgers, this guy. Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Thank you, Tim. Thank you again for hanging out. Appreciate it. See you in the future. I appreciate it. Glad you enjoyed it. Glad you did. All right, we're back in action as the mystery quarterback takes the snap, and he is going to get pummeled in the backfield. He is sacked. That is a loss of 5. Again, I don't even know this guy's name yet, but he's sacked by Ball. Looks like the quarterback's name is Kyron Drones. for the Packers. Only a second drive of the night. Looks like they cut back to late, and he is throwing it out of bounds, incomplete. NFL Network, that is a joke. I love when we miss the game. All right, it's going to be 3rd and 14 for the Packers. Again, I imagine they're just going to go for it on 4th down. May as well. Third and 14, ball at the 31. Drones in the gun, trips to the right, one to the left. Drones takes the snap, drops back, looking to his right. He's moving. He is going to get sacked. The Steelers closed in on him. A couple of Steelers bringing him down. Ball again with the sack. There we go. And it's going to be 4th down as the Steelers look to pull the final curtain on the Packers.
And now, the final curtain.
Yeah, I don't know if I actually pressed that button for football, but we'll do it anyway. Oh, I guess can't do that because it looks like the Packers will punt. There's the snap. There is the punt. Fielded at the 27. He's at the 30. Hurlman is tackled at the 36. So the Steelers will have it with 30 seconds left. I imagine they'll just kneel it out. You know, I forgot to press this button. Hopefully you guys think this is pretty cool. I don't know, that might be pretty cool later in games or something like that, but we'll see. Looks like there was a penalty. Looks like it was on the Packers. So the Steelers again will take a knee, and that'll do it. Again, a pretty solid game. Again, if you're looking for some positives, the Steelers had some positives from the quarterbacks and, of course, some of their skill position players. Glad the NFL's back. Appreciate you, Antonio. Thank you very much. Again, Wildcard, thank you for hanging out. Thank you, Christopher. You can use Here We Go from the Steelers song. Yeah, I don't know the legality there. That's the only thing I'm not too sure on. But again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free. As again, I'll be back next week for the Steelers. I'll be back again next week's Jets Steelers Friday night. And of course that is the final knee. The Steelers win 28-9. So there you go. That's first game. Of course, again, it's preseason, so you know. The next Steelers game again is next Friday at 7 Eastern. Jets and the Steelers. Hopefully you did enjoy it. But yeah, we'll go over the stats real quick. Drew Allar, 10 for 13, 153 and 2 touchdowns. Mason Rudolph, 10 for 11, 93 yards. Will Howard, 7 for 9, 86 yards. For the Packers, Kyle McCord, 12 for 16, 102. Tyrod Taylor, 4 for 8, 21. Jordan Love, 3 for 5, 18 yards. And then Kyron Downs, 0 for 1. And took 3 sacks. That's not good. Steelers rushing, Lou Nichols, 10 for 36 and a touchdown. Eli Heidenreich, 9 for 21. Drew Allar, 2 for 9. Travis Homer, 4 for 8. Caleb Johnson, 2 for 3. And Will Howard, 1 for 2. For Green Bay, Damian Martinez, 8 for 20. Marshawn Lloyd, 4 for 13. Kyle McCord, 3 for 10. Pierce Strong, 3 for 9. Sky Moore, 1 for 6. Tyrod Taylor, 1 for 4. And Jaden Nixon, 4 for 1. For the Steelers, receiving a lot of receiving, by the way, for both teams, so get ready. Caden Weegen, 2 for 79 in the touchdown. Robert Tonyan, 4 for 61. Trey Bernard, 4 for 51. Max Hurlman, 3 for 46. Ben Skoranek, 2 for 36. Brandon Smith, 2 for 13. Travis Homer, 2 for 10. Levi Wentz, 1 for 9. Lake McRee, 2 for 9. Roman Wilson, 1 for 7. Joaquin Davis, 1 for 6. Riley Nokowski, 1 for 4 and a touchdown. Pat Fryermuth, 1 for 2. And Lee Nichols, 1 for -1. For the Packers, Isaiah Nayer, 4 for 34. Michael Sturdivant, 2 for 22. Jaden Reed, 1 for 19. Savion Williams, 3 for 18. Messiah Swinson, 2 for 13. Sky Moore, 1 for 11. Will Shepard, 1 for 8. Bo Melton, 1 for 7. Jaden Nixon, 1 for 6. Drake Dabney, 1 for 4. Josh Wiley, 1 for 3. And Marshawn Lloyd, 1 for -4 yards. All right. That is pretty much it. I mean, I'm kind of curious to see if you're just kind of interested as well. I'm curious to see how Mendoza's looking and how the other guys are looking. Let's see here. Just kind of look at the big names. Mendoza, 10 for 15, 96 yards, and a touchdown. That's not too bad. Kind of conservative, but it'll work. Kirk Cousins, by the way, 5 for 6, 50 yards, and a touchdown. Gardner Minshew, 14 for 16, 100 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Wow. Keenan Slovis, 5 for 6, 46 yards. Jacoby Brissett, 5 for 5. Jeremiah Love, by the way, 11 for 58 yards for the Cardinals. And then Ashton Jenney, 3 for 16 for the Raiders. Let's see here. Who else? I don't know if there's really anybody in Indy or New England. Who did we have? I mean, Anthony Richardson's playing tonight. 11 for 14. That's way better than a 1 for 14. 11 for 14, 145 and a pick. Riley Leonard, 4 for 9 and 37 yards and a pick. Tommy DeVito, 13 for 22, 138 and a touchdown. Baron Morton, who's quarterback for Texas Tech, 4 for 8, 36 yards. Let's see. Tennessee and San Francisco. What about Burrow? Yeah, I'll look at Cincinnati in a moment. That'll be the last game I check. Curtis Rourke, 12 for 14, 100 yards. AJ Martinez, 1 for 3. Cam Ward, 5 for 12, 57 yards. Mitchell Trubisky, 1 for 1, 17 yards. That one just now starting. And then we have Los Angeles and Houston. Let's see. I think Trey Lance and Davis Mills. Doesn't look like either of them are doing that great. Lance, 12 for 20, 164 and a pick. Davis Mills, 8 for 12, 76 and a touchdown. I guess that's fine. DJ Ugalele, 2 for 3, 24 yards there for DJ. And then for the Cincinnati and Detroit game, Cincinnati would end up winning 16-14. Looks like Joe Burrow went 5 for 6, 39 yards. Pretty simple. Check down. Joe Flacco, 5 for 8, 51 and a touchdown. Josh Johnson, 10 for 19, 84 yards. Sean Clifford, 1 for 3. Very much a veteran quarterback group there in Cincinnati. Geez, Luke Altmaier, 13 for 22, 130, touchdown and 2 picks. And then Josh Dobbs, 4 for 8 for 32 yards. The former Steeler Josh Dobbs. All right, well, I appreciate it. Thank you again, Seema. Thank you, Wildcard. I appreciate it. This was fun. It was a fun, just really enjoyable to get back and watch the Steelers. Again, hopefully you did enjoy it. Again, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to sub to the channel. As you can see, 10,761. I do appreciate it. Really good night. Really great day for me. I do appreciate that. And again, if you are interested in if you're an NFL fan tuning in, you will enjoy this channel. This is a football channel. I have called a lot of baseball, but it is a football channel. I am a football guy. I've always been, and I always will be. So make sure again to sub it up. It is free. But that'll do it. I will play one of our songs to take us out, and I will see you guys next time right here on the Dr. Lay Sports Network. Again, next football game, most likely Jets Steelers, though of course I can mix up another one in there as well. And then, of course, next stream is tomorrow. We will have the Red Sox and the Pirates. Yes, we will still torment ourselves, but hey, maybe the Pirates are back. I don't know. Maybe they'll be back. But all right, catch you guys later. Y'all have a great rest of your nights. Thank you for tuning in as always. I'll see you next time right here on the Dr. Delay Sports Network.
Turn it up. Feel the pressure. No shortcuts. Let's go. I beat you. Beat you. Bills bring thunder through the snow. Don't feel Dolphins make the whole coast glow. Patriots fight, Jets take flight. Somebody's earning it tonight. They'll beat you. Steelers waving black and gold. Ravens never doing what they're told. Bengals bite, Browns don't quit. Every snap's another hit. They'll beat you. Who's gonna stand? Who's gonna fall? Only one team's walking tall. They'll beat you, beat you, beat you, beat you, beat you. That's what we came to do. Every yard, every play, we're coming straight through you to beat you. Beat you. No backing down today. Every whistle, every hit, we came to dominate and beat you. Yeah. Texans grind, Colts attack, Jaguars never looking back. Titans hit with all they've got. Every Sunday's red hot. They'll beat you. Chiefs strike fast, Raiders roar. Broncos always wanting more. Chargers flash across the field. Nobody's giving in. They'll beat you. No excuses. No mercy. Just football. Time to beat you. Cowboys shine beneath the lights. Eagles soar on Sunday nights. Giants battle, Redskins fight. Every city's feeling right. They'll beat you. Packers frozen, Bears stand proud. Lions make Detroit loud. Vikings sound that northern call. Every fan gives it their all. They'll beat you, beat you, beat you. Win some, lose some. Next week's coming. Suit up, stand up, bring the noise. Time to beat you. Falcons fly, Panthers run. Saints chase one more championship run. Buccaneers won't fade away. Every season starts today. They'll beat you. Seahawks rise above the rain. Cardinals soaring through the game. 49ers chase the crown. Rams refuse to back down. Beat you, beat you, beat you. That's what we came to do. 32 teams, one dream. Every season starts anew. Time to beat you. Leave it on the field tonight. Every city, every fan under Friday, Sunday, Monday live. No easy wins. No easy road. Just football. And we're gonna beat you, beat you, beat you, beat you, beat you.
319! 319!